it's recording now to the cloud. Okay, so I'm going to broadcast now.
Okay. Are you going to change screens?
We are live. The broadcast is now broadcasting to all attendees.
Okay.
The only thing is I can't see any attendees. So we've got all the registrants. Here come the attendees now.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, good. Right, I can see Eva, Graham, Keith, Peter, Tony, Wendy. If you can see and hear both of us, could you give us a hands up, please? Raise your hands if possible. Good.
Cool.
Excellent. Okay, all good. Right, welcome aboard. Sorry to everybody that when I did the registration for the webinar today, by default it puts in tomorrow's date. So I didn't realise I just put in 4:30 and it came up tomorrow's date. So sorry to confuse you. We are live and we are good to go for session 2 of Affiliate Mastery. And I must say that between session 1 and session 2, Paul, I've really enjoyed the interaction with the Facebook group. I think that has been a kind of real game changer for us to get closer to the members, and to really get a feel for what people are doing and the progress they're making, etc. So any of you that are on this call that have not been in the Facebook group, if you're not members of the Facebook group for whatever reason, then let me know, because I've gone through and invited everybody. But the simple thing is this: if the email that you used to sign up to Affiliate Mastery is not the same email that you use to log into Facebook, then you probably won't be able to get into the group. So I need your Facebook email. So if you're not in the Facebook group, just let me know. You can let me see, if you email me or if you email the pair of us at AMVIP, that's Affiliate Mastery VIP, so AMVIP@floss.net, PHLOS.net. Just let us know your Facebook email address if you're not already in the group, because if you're not in the group, you're missing out big time, because this is it's an opportunity for everybody to get to know each other as well, so that you can network with each other and you can see what each other are doing. You can support each other as well, and you're going to make relationships with people that are looking for the same end game as you, and that is to become a successful internet marketer making money online on a daily basis. So some of the people that you're rubbing shoulders with at the moment, you're going to see on the leaderboards in the future, and you can build relationships with them now, which is only going to help everybody. So, okay, Paul, anything you want to say before we kick off with the presentation?
No, let's just crack into it, and we can cover everything we want to cover, can't we, as we go through the slides? Yeah, we've got lots of great stuff to cover again today. So,
oh, I tell you what I did want to say. Right, let's have a look. Where's my chat box? Where's my chat? Chat.
Q&A. Someone's left a question. Okay. Peter Sheldon.
Really appreciate your dedication. I have to leave for 20 minutes, back about 5, hopefully. Okay, yeah, no problem, Peter. We'll still be here at 5, I can tell you that, that's for sure. Right, and my chat screen, yeah, got that, okay.
Okay.
Just clear that down. Sorry, guys, 1 second. Right, what was I going to do? What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, that's right. So anybody on the call, if you've got your webcam, if you've bought a new webcam, because I know some of you got some fancy HD ones, if you're comfortable with getting on camera, at the end of this call, what we'd like to do is invite you to come on with us so that we can see you, you can see us, everybody can see you. And this is intentionally to put you outside your comfort zone. Sorry, don't mean to be mean, but you're going to have to do this if you want to move forward. If you want to, I mean, you don't have to do this, right? If you just want to make a few bucks here and there, then you don't have to do this. If you want to do what Paul and I do, then you do have to get on camera, unfortunately. All right. And as much as that might send shivers down your spine and make you feel a little bit nauseous. It is something that you get used to, and you get more and more confidence the more you do it. But when I first started recording, my very first course was that I recorded was Easy Traffic Magnet. I think that was the first one, yeah. And I recorded that in my caravan outside the front of the house that we used to have there. Was a lovely big caravan, but the reason I did that was because I was away from everyone and no one could see or hear me, and you know, I could just get on, and I felt so conscious if anybody could see or hear what I was doing. And I totally get that. You know, we're all the same. We all start off exactly the same. But the more you do it, so those of you that have done your video presentations to the group so far, fantastic. It's brilliant. It's lovely for us to see you. It's lovely for everybody else to see you, but it's also building the muscles, strengthening the muscles that you need to strengthen, which are your kind of out of your comfort zone muscles. If you push yourself, you push and push and push and push and push, you're going to move in one direction, and that's forward. But if you don't push yourself, then you're not going to necessarily make as much progress as you could. Okay. So if anybody has got their webcam operational, whether it's integral or whether it's an external one, whatever it is, I don't care, and fancies pushing themselves today at the end of this call and getting out of your comfort zone just a little bit, we're not going to give you a hard time. We're going to be very friendly. We'll look after you. Could you message in the chat box and just say, you know, yep, I'm up for that, or however you say in your part of the world. I'm not sure how we say it around here.
Okay, everyone's setting one up now.
Dean. Okay, Dean is in. Good, Dean. Cool. Lovely. Ron, I'm setting one up now. Excellent. Yeah, all right for that, Wendy. Cool. That's good. Good.
Brilliant. Tony.
Give it a go, Tony. Brilliant. Lovely jubbly. That's really good, because you're going to find, guys, that by doing this, you all get to know each other a lot more as well. And going forward, Eva's up for it. Excellent. Going forward, that's going to be really useful for you to build those relationships, to get out of your comfort zone and to get used to doing what we do. Because if you think about it for a moment, I spent quite a lot of time, I remember back in the beginning, I don't know about you, Paul, but this is what I did, right? I remember thinking, I wonder if I can find some software that I could type the text in and it would read out you know, what I've typed in and sound like a real human. In other words, text to speech, right? And I spent a long time looking for the right text to speech programs to avoid this very thing. And you think to yourself, you know, now in this position where I'm now, like how many of those opportunities would have been missed if I wasn't able, you know, to do what I'm doing now.
Yeah, this is very, very important. In our industry, when you work online, it's obviously important to build trust and all of that. So being on camera is really, really important. And it's something that, as Trevor said, you don't absolutely have to do it. If you just want to make a little bit of money, that's fine. But being on camera is important if you want to build a real proper business, because your customers have to see who you are, to see that you're a real person, and it builds a lot more trust.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that, and it's all about relationships as well. You guys that are on the call today, hopefully feel like you know me and Paul to a certain extent. If you do, then please, you know, message us to agree with me or disagree. But if you feel like you've got to know us, and you feel like, even though you've never met either of us in real life, that you would consider that you know us, then that's because of what we do, which is wherever possible, we try to communicate directly with you in our videos and in our review videos, etc., that we do in our training and everything that we do, just so that you can build that relationship, you can build that trust. And it's good for so many reasons, because you're building your brand, you're building the brand of you, and you're building the trust in your followers and your tribe, etc. So that's that anyway. There's enough of you there that want to get involved at the end of it, so that's really good and lovely to get you on. Hopefully everybody's broadband will be up to it. It can be sometimes a little bit tricky, but we'll see how that goes. So let's go over to the slides now. I'm going to share my screen. If I can find the one that I need. Oh, hold on a second. Interesting. Just bear with me 1 second, guys, because the screen that I want to share is not showing as available for me right now. That's typical, isn't it? That is typical. But when we did that, oh, there it is. Got it right. Okay, got it. Can you see my screen, everybody? Well, I can't see the comments now, so oh, they might be able to. Can we put hands up if we can see call to? And yeah, thanks, Dean. Okay, excellent, everybody. You can see all that. Okay, so call to. The exact business model to use and how to customize everything. In this call, we're going to be covering About Me page, set up your YouTube channel, first post, customize headers, layout of blog, setup of list, freebie list, buyers list, PLR, creating value, being consistent, and social, etc. They're the points that we're going to be going through. So I'm going to move forward and hand over to you, Paul, for you to begin.
Yeah. Cool.
So the About Me page first.
Okay, the About Me page, I'm not going to spend too long. I'll try and keep it fairly short. Okay, this is something that is very important. If you go to my blog, I've got an About Me page, and it just tells you a little bit about me. And it tells you what I like to do, my history, what I've been up to over the years, and all of that. And I've also got a My Story link on my blog as well. So I've got an About Me page and a My Story. Now you can include both of those or just an About Me, that's fine. The reason why these are so important, and you may be wondering or you may be thinking right now that surely you can get away without using an About Me page. And yes, you can get away without using an About Me page, but like I said to you a few moments ago, it's all about trust. Okay, when you go to someone's blog, and if you end up buying stuff from someone's blog, it's important that you have trust with that person, or I have trust with the people that come to my blog. An About Me page and a My Story page is very, very important for building that really close trust with the people that come to your blog. So this is why an About Me page is very, very important. Now, one thing I will say is please don't try and be someone that you're not. Yeah, this is one of the biggest mistakes that people make, isn't it, Trevor? Online.
Yeah,
people
definitely.
Try to pretend that they're someone that they're not. Yeah. If you're not making any money at the moment, then say you're not making any money. Okay, because people will relate to you and they will understand that you're just being honest, and they will respect that.
Or don't even bother to draw attention to it, but rather than make, because there's the whole fake it till you make it thing, isn't there?
Yeah, rubbish. Absolutely.
And because that's based, that concept is based on being deceitful, that is not the way we would teach anyone to do anything.
You don't have to actually tell people that you don't earn anything. You don't have to tell people that you do earn, whatever. You just have to be truthful. And just tell people, for instance, if this is your first blog, you can just say, look, I've recently came online. I'm now trying to build a business, etc., etc. I found some really cool training here, and here. And this has helped me to build a list. This has helped me to build a blog. Or you could even say, look, I've met Paul and Trevor. They've helped me to build this blog, etc., etc.
They're awesome.
You can sort of say all this type of stuff, so you don't have to actually say that you don't earn any money. It's not all about the money.
No, and also it's not necessarily all about money products that you'd be promoting, because sometimes you might be promoting plugins and software and stuff, so that are not necessarily directly linked to the make money online niche.
Yeah, absolutely. So the About Me page, please make sure that you have one. And as you build your blog up, because I know for a fact, I'm
smiling, Paul, because I haven't got one.
Haven't you?
No, I haven't. So let me also say that it can work without one. So the thing is about us too is that we do things completely differently, but in our own way we're successful. But I'm not saying that I don't need one, but I just haven't got one yet. Okay.
The thing about Trevor is that people have known Trevor because he makes a lot of videos in his video reviews, and he brands himself really, really well. So because he's made so many videos out there, he can possibly get away with not having one, and that doesn't make any difference. But obviously, when you start out,
I guess you're probably right. Yeah, I mean, people know about me just through
people know him, don't they?
Because I don't shut up, and I'm forever putting stuff out there and blasting emails out and bombarding my list. But there you go, guys. That's just what I do.
But yeah, you know, so make sure you've got an About Me page, and yeah, it's important. And if you haven't got an About Me page, just try and focus on some kind of a page which tells people about yourself, especially as a newbie. This is very, very important if you're a newbie. So yeah, make sure you've got one, and that's definitely something to do.
So on the About Me page, Paul, you know, they could say obviously who they are, where they're from, what their experience has been, and like you said about, you know, if they've found products, you can say this is a fairly new venture for me, but I'm making quite a lot of progress, and you can actually use it as kind of a sales page in its own right. By saying one of the best things I've found in the last few months is this, and point them, you know, in the direction of some training maybe.
Absolutely.
My list was small, which was a struggle for me, but then when I found Avalanche List Building 2.0, it turned things around for me. And you could put affiliate links on your About Me page as well, so that you can show people how you got going. You know,
absolutely. Yeah,
you could even promote Affiliate Mastery and earn yourself a nice few bob. So are you ready to move on, Paul? Because I've got
yes, buddy. We can move on.
All right. Okay.
Spend too long on each of these. Yeah.
Can you see that?
Yeah, the setup of your YouTube channel. Yeah. So again, fairly basic stuff. If you've not had a YouTube channel before, if you have, that's cool. If you haven't, I'll just quickly run through. There might be some things that you haven't done. Okay. Make sure that you've got some information on there. Make sure you've got a link which people can click to go to your landing page or to your squeeze page, which
can be on your blog. Yeah, do you know what? I think I'd best go back through this call afterwards and do my homework, Mr. Nichols, because I know what, guys, seriously, what he's saying is absolutely true. What I didn't even think about that. So pay attention to the master. I'll try not to jump in, but it's true.
Yeah, no, it's easily, that's one of them easy things that you can forget, because YouTube, there's actually a link, and I know for a fact that people click. This completely shocked me. When you go to someone's YouTube channel, the right hand side there's like a rectangle box, and you can put your link in there so people can click. I track that using ClickMagick, and I still track it now, and that's the most popular place on my channel that people click to come to my blog.
Really?
Not under the videos. Yeah, it's always on the front. It's really strange. And
well, there you go. So, I mean, that there is a golden nugget that I need to go and excuse me, I want to just go and change my YouTube channel.
Yeah. So, you know, and that's one of them basic things that you just need to do. And
just before we move forward with that, because that is really good, but let me just I did that video earlier on, guys, but just to clarify, when we talk about a YouTube channel and the Facebook thing and all that page and IM profile and all that, your YouTube channel, as I said in the video, it just needs to be about IM, if that's the route you're going to go down. I mean, you don't have to go down the route of making money online. That's the route, that's the niche that we're in, that's the niche we're making, the amount of money we're making. So I can't comment on other niches. I know you can make money with niche marketing. Paul's got experience with that. I've got other friends that have got experience of making lots of money doing that. But for your YouTube channel, if it's the way we're teaching, it's only going to have videos on there that relate to internet marketing broadly, but more kind of niche down into the make money online niche. Whether that's free training or reviews, someone that lands on your channel needs to be seeing just that, and not all the other stuff that you might have from the other side of your life, kind of thing. So that's why I would say have a fresh channel. It doesn't cost anything, it's free of charge. Just set up a new channel, and then you can start stuffing that full of quality content from this point forward. Sorry, Paul.
Yeah, definitely. No, that's true, buddy. Absolutely true. Yeah, make sure your YouTube channel is around one particular niche. Okay, don't mix it. So just make sure that your YouTube channel is all customized. Okay, you don't have to have a customized banner or header. I don't have one in mine. I don't think. No, I don't. I've just got a picture of me again.
I don't even know what I've got.
No, I don't think I've got one in mine. It's just the basic kind of header as far as I know, and there's a picture of me, a link that goes to my blog, and just lots of videos. And in the About Me section or About Us section, there's some links in there.
While I do this, can you see YouTube now, or can you still see the other slide that we just had?
Yeah, I can see YouTube. Yeah.
Right. So let me go over to my channel,
Okay.
And let's see. So yeah,
right,
I've not done anything with this.
Yeah.
Right? And I know that I'm missing out big time. And you know what? I guess it's because it's like one of those things you're too busy doing, so you're too involved inside your business than to step back. But what Paul's saying here is actually making a lot of sense, because I've got 168 subscribers. What I really want is like 10,000 subscribers. That way, then when you post a video, you can get sales without even having to mail your list, which is fantastic. But over here, if you wanted to sort out some channel art, then there's a couple of things that you can do. But you've heard of Canva, Paul?
Canva, yeah, I've heard of Canva, yeah.
Canva.com is quite good. Let me just show you this, guys. So YouTube, I think if we go, let me just move me out of the way. Search for YouTube. Thumbnail, YouTube channel art. So see on here, this is Canva. I log in with my Facebook account. It's absolutely free of charge. It says down here, YouTube channel art. So it's the right size. It's got the dimensions ready for you to go. And then this is going to pull up this little kind of blank canvas here.
Okay.
But over on the left-hand side, where you see, can you see a little dollar sign there? And you can see the word free. I don't know if that's clear.
Yeah, free, yeah.
If it's free, it's free. If it's got $1, you've got to pay for it. And I think you pay $1, but you wouldn't. I've never ever paid for anything. I wouldn't want to. But okay, as an example, let's say you went for this one. You just click on that, and then you put your name in, Paul, and that's what you do.
Okay. Oh, that's brilliant.
Simple as that.
Yeah. See,
right, so
I didn't even know about that. I've never really looked into it, to be honest. I've just kind of always just kept it. Look
at the value you guys are getting. I'm teaching Paul and he's teaching me.
And
So and then once you've done that, you click on download, and then you choose what you want. PNG, JPEG, etc. A PDF, a print, and that's it. There's lots of stuff you can do with Canva, but I just thought I'd show you that. So back over to my channel. Where's this link we're talking about that I do not have? Would it be over here?
No. The Laptop Millionaire.
Right.
Link, that.
Yes. Yeah, no, that goes to my Laptop Millionaire site, but I haven't updated my Laptop Millionaire site for a long time. So
yes. So you could on my YouTube channel, I've got click here for your free gift or something like that, because you can word it. Yeah, so that gives people a call to action. You see, please, like everyone listen to this, please don't think this is going to suddenly send you like millions of people. Okay, it's not. It's just something extra to have. And as I always say in any of my training videos, if you ever watch them, it's having lots of really small things all in place, and that equates to one big thing.
Yeah, no, that's
all these tiny little things, these tiny little tweaks like that, and then you've got your About Me page, and then you've got this, and then you've got things. So all these little kind of tweaks add up to one big tweak, which generates you some good traffic. I get some fairly good traffic from YouTube. I wouldn't say I get tons, but the people that do come from YouTube, they're going to already know me. So when they come to my blog, the chances are they could buy something from my blog. They could go to my About Me page and then opt into my list, and I've built a really good subscriber. So that's why it's always important to have things like this. Definitely.
Dean has just said we could do a training video on how to use Canva. Absolutely, Dean. And do you know what? Any of you could do a training video on how to use Canva. And I know you're thinking, but I don't know how to use Canva. So what do? You just go and find out how to use Canva. What you could do, see, this is how easy it is to make a product, right? This, as a free video, exactly, as a lead magnet to build your list, right? So you can put that, you can have on your YouTube channel here, like Paul said, click here to get your free gift. You don't even have to tell them what it is at that point. You want to then reel them in because you've not got enough room on there to sell it to them in the one line. But you could go to YouTube and search videos on how to use Canva. So you learn how to use Canva yourself, and then you teach people how to use Canva as your free gift. There you go. Perfect.
Absolutely. It's all about value. Okay. It doesn't have to be about how to make money. It's just value. Anything online is you must obtain value in whatever kind of field topic it is. Okay, whatever value you have, you use that to build a list. You use that to build a business, and that's just all it is. You obviously have to have some type of value. If you don't have any value to offer somebody else, or any skills, or any good cool stuff to teach someone else, go and learn it.
Exactly. That's it.
That's all you have to do.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a subscriber who asked me today some stuff that was quite shocking, I suppose, Paul. I don't know how to say it.
Yeah.
He asked me. He's bought some of my stuff, and he'd had problems finding where it was. So I was just directing him where to find it. But he also asked he asked what is a blog, and what is SEO, and how do you copy and paste. And I went back to him and just said, just to clarify that you are asking me to tell you how to copy and paste. And he said, yeah, I'm really sorry. It's fine. I'm not going to, I've got no problem with that. But as we said, Paul, if you need to know something, what do? You Google it, or you YouTube it, so you've got to do your own thing to a certain extent, guys. You've got you've got to be hungry for the information and be learning. Like Paul said earlier on, he didn't know when he first started. I didn't know. I certainly didn't know everything. That's why I'm learning all the time. In fact, let me show you this. Look, this is what arrived today for me from Amazon. Can't wait to read these. I've got to tell you. So Expert Secrets and .com Secrets by Russell Brunson.
Cool.
And because I love to learn, I'm always looking to learn, and we're always looking to learn. And I was speaking to another friend today who his income is probably, I don't know, maybe 3, 4, 5 times that of the sort of income that Paul and I get. And he also is always learning and looking to learn and looking at different avenues, etc., etc. So it's you do need to educate yourself.
The best way to look at it is just be like a sponge, okay, and absorb everything that you see online, to do with your topic that you're trying to get into, okay. Whatever niche or field it is, just try and absorb everything you see. And I know it can be difficult. I know that you get overwhelmed, and I know that you get confused, but trust me, at some point it will all start to make sense. All the pieces of the puzzle will come together. You start to learn about copy. You start to learn more about sales pages and how to launch a product, and affiliate promotions and videos and your blog and all of this. Do not get overwhelmed, because at some stage you're going to be really confident in most of this stuff. Okay, me and Trevor can't do everything, but we know enough to run our business really, really well. And that's all you need to do. You don't need to be perfect at everything. You just need to know the main things in your business. How to build a list, traffic, conversions, affiliate promotions, how to launch products, all the basic stuff. This is all the basic stuff in our industry that you need to know. So it's just a case of, you have to go out there and learn, be like a sponge, absorb everything you possibly can without you becoming overwhelmed. Because I know what it's like. When you get overwhelmed, you start to sit there and think, I can't learn anymore. I've just had enough. And I know what it's like. But
and I think the overwhelm thing kind of comes in with an overload of information. Which is what we're trying to do in this training, is keep things as simple as possible and keep reminding you of how simple the whole strategy is. So let's just do that one more time. And Paul, feel free to correct me if I don't know what I'm talking about. Paul, looks like I'm catching you up, mate. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. God, really? Okay. Oh, God.
Sorry, guys. So this is a promo that we're doing today. So they're my PayPal receipts coming in, which is what this business is all about, and it's what you guys are going to be doing. And the thrill of earning money while you're doing something else like this, it never ever fails to please. Peter, welcome back. Sorry, Paul, where was I going? I lost my train of thought there. What was I going to say?
I can't remember now. Just a quick one.
You can't remember either.
Just a quick one. When me and Trevor.
Oh yeah, no, overwhelm. That's right. Sorry, guys. I was just going to remind you of the basic strategy of the business again, just so you get it right. And this is how we're teaching it. Number one, you need a blog. Okay. Yeah. So in order to get your blog, you need to choose a domain name, buy the domain name, get it hosted, install WordPress, install a theme, and you've got a blog. Now that might to some sound complicated, but it's not. And if you don't know how to do any of that, go onto YouTube and look on there, or Google it, as we said earlier on. So one more time, I know a lot of you have done this already, so it's great, but choose a domain name, get the domain name bought, you know, so once you've chosen it and bought it, that's great, tick that off and feel good, get it hosted, and usually you can do that with a company that you buy the domain name from. It's simpler because it's all in there, you haven't got to worry about name servers and stuff, it's in there. So get it hosted, install WordPress, they'll show you how to do that. The hosting company, the domain company that you bought it from, will show you how to use a cPanel or whatever it is that they use to install WordPress, and that is a few clicks. Install WordPress and then install a theme. We showed you before some of the free themes that are available that you can just kick off with, all right? So once you've done that, you've then got your blog. You are then almost armed with all the tools you need, right, Paul? You know, you listen to what we're saying, listen to what Paul's saying. Paul is the master of the blog. My blog is more, I mean, I keep playing about with it, but it's probably, in fact, I've changed something on it to just recently, Paul. I've got like a hero post now. Let me just show you this, guys. I just thought I'd try something different. And
he says all this, okay? Trevor says all this, but his blog converts really well, and people
it
buy
does.
a lot of his blog. So at the end of the day, it works. And although, and this is the good thing, is that you do things slightly different, Trevor, but people can look at how you do things.
Look, my style is not going to be for everybody. Paul's style will be for some, and mine will be for some, you know. I know, like, for example, the name of my site is floss.net. And I know that, like, Dean, for example, I did say to you, I liked Dean IM because I thought it looked a bit like denim and it was short. And Paul liked deanmcdonaldblog.com. And so you went with deanmcdonaldblog.com. So you might prefer Paul's style of kind of things. You might be more, I suppose, not old school, but, you know, like more traditional in that. I'm a little bit more bonkers, I suppose. So what I've got here, all this is, Paul, if you see, this is the way the blog was before, but the first post, the latest post now is kind of like a hero post, like this great big thing, so you can't miss it.
Yes, you can't miss it.
For the ladies on the call, I do apologize. I have used an attractive young lady here to catch the eye. The only reason of that is because, believe it or not, most of my buyers are men. But I try all sorts of things, and I know the last two I've gone for this kind of, you know, this, and the reason for that as well is mainly on YouTube, because if we look at, like, for example, if I go over to
the thumbnails on YouTube, sometimes play a big part of people wanting to watch the video.
Exactly. If I go to YouTube, type in Traffica review, oh look, where is that? That can't be right. There's only me and
somebody else. There's some kind of game. No, that's not right.
I'm going to go to YouTube on an incognito window so we can get this done properly, because that is a prime example of YouTube trying to tell me what it thinks I want to see. But
there's definitely a few more.
What's going on there then? Am I not spelling it right or what?
Go on to. No, you're not. No, you haven't spelt it correctly. There's two F's in traffic.
Ah, right. I've spelt it incorrectly in my video. Oh, there you go. So, well, there you go. God, I didn't. You know what? I'm ranking number 1 for that, so I spelt incorrectly. But then the people that do, you know,
right. That's what it is. There's two F's in traffic. I have to change that.
Oh God, how embarrassing. Anyway, it's not the end of the world. If I go for affiliate rebirth, maybe I spelt that right, I think. Right, okay, Fergal. So you can see, look, as we scroll through, see this, like, this woman, you know, it's kind of, it definitely catches you. Well, catch it maybe because I'm a bloke, but as I say, it's not the only thing that I've tried all sorts of things. And so if we go back over to my channel here, oh no, in fact, go over to my blog. You'll see that I've got me with my bees. I've got an interview with Fergal. There's the screenshot. I've got some big text. I've got some liney kind of artworky stuff coming across. I've tried it with a couple of things with cars in the background. You know, all sorts of different things. I also went through a stage of using these Snapchat characters. So you've got the bearded man and the man with a big kind of teeth thing, and then I had this Greek one, which I thought was quite funny.
That was funny.
The Greek man. I don't know if anybody saw that, but I'll show you this because this is the way we're different, right? Yeah. So that clearly is me, but not me really, because it's me through a Snapchat filter. Unless you think it does still look like me, and if that's the case, then that's a bit of a worry. But I try all sorts of things in order to kind of grab the attention of people. So yeah, so the blog, my blog is completely different to Paul's. Paul, I don't know, I mean, you can share your screen as well, Paul, if you wanted to go over to your blog. And yeah, let me see.
Oh, how do we do that?
If I stop share.
Okay, right, I can come down here somewhere, can I? And
you should be able to click on share my screen.
Share my screen. Oh, share screen. Okay.
But watch what you got up, mate. You know what I'm saying?
What we got here? Share screen. Right. Okay.
Is it working? Then you choose the one that you want to.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Let me come here. Right. Share. Okay. Share screen. Post attendee Zoom. I think this is the right one.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Can everybody see that?
Yeah, we can see that. We're on your blog.
Okay,
all
cool.
Good.
So yeah, this is my blog, and this might actually be easier for people to kind of understand what I was talking about earlier. So we've got my Who is Paul Nichols there. Yeah, I've got Who is Paul Nichols, my story, free training, which is my landing page where I build my list from, and I've actually linked to my YouTube channel. Yeah, so Who is Paul Nichols? Look, this is exactly what I was saying earlier. Really basic stuff. I was obviously in the armed forces, so just about me, about what I do, my spare time, lots of comments. You see, look, if you look here, I've had lots and lots and lots of comments.
I like that. Yeah, I do like that.
Over the years, and this is a really good way. Yeah.
I mean, as much as I say I haven't got one, I thoroughly recommend that you do get one, because you can see just scrolling through there that we get to know Paul through that page, you know.
Yeah, all of my stupid, crazy hobbies and all of that. But the good thing is you've got an opt-in box here, and if someone now knows you, they can then opt into your list from here. Yeah, so you can build your list from your About Me page. Go over to my story. Now this one, I've had tons and tons of people leave comments on this. I mean, I don't know how many comments. Should say up here, I think.
And also, it's sometimes if people can relate to you. So if you say, like, if you put enough on there, then there's something that people can relate to. Then they feel like they've got more trust. I remember when it was 2001 that I first started getting seriously interested in making money online. And a guy that I met online back in 2001, we've stayed friends ever since. We've been involved in various online business ventures. One of them was an online lottery syndicate business, which at one point was doing extremely well. In fact, I was signing up Premier League football teams in the UK and getting downline commissions from them. It was crazy stuff. But his profile, he had a blog like yours, and he had About Me and all that sort of thing. And what he said was, he played the guitar, and I played the guitar. He was this. There's a few things that I thought, you know what, you're not too dissimilar to me. Married man, couple of young kids, and all this sort of thing. In fact, at the time, I didn't have any kids, but we're actually going to meet up when we go on holiday. We're both going to be in Mallorca at the same time, so we're going to meet up.
Ah, cool! Brilliant.
And this is like, we're talking about now 16 years later.
Wow.
It's incredible, really.
Yeah.
And that all came from me landing on his, just like it's got a site. It was just like this, Paul. With all that kind of information, you just felt like you could build a relationship with those people. Now, I've just seen a question come up here. I think. Can you vet comments before they go up? Yes, you can. I don't know how you do it, Paul.
Yeah. No, I always approve comments before they go out. I don't just let anybody approve, because sometimes you get a little bit of spam comes through.
Yeah. And what do you have any of those spam kind of? Because on a lot of my sites, I've just put a spam filter in and it stops everything. But on sites like this, where you really do want the real comments, do you have a spam filter, or do you just do it manually?
I do it manually.
You can get a plugin,
really
can't
get
you?
much spam anymore. I just have to go in, approve the comment, I read it, and 9 times out of 10, it's a genuine comment. I rarely get any spam. I may have some kind of a plugin.
Would you mind going to your dashboard and just showing us?
Yeah, sure. I'll have a look. Plugins.
No, so see your comments. You've got 114. Are they waiting to be approved? You've got to go through and see what's good and what's not, sort of thing.
Yeah, I've got a comment that somebody left earlier today about my product review. I've not approved that yet.
Yeah.
Somebody else, that was kind of irrelevant, so I didn't approve that. But you get some kind of like other garbage and stuff that gets on there, and I don't approve it. But normally, 9 times out of 10, the comments are genuine.
Yeah, so I think it just depends if someone, like I've got some sites that get spam comments. I'm receiving it every hour. I'm getting multiples.
I know. I don't understand how it works completely. I just know that I don't get many spam comments anymore. Right. So yeah, you can see like comment love. I mean, some of these I've deactivated. Some of these. Well, we've got opt-in forms. That's a really big one. So if any of you are looking to build your list from your blog,
all right,
the opt-in forms plugin is really good. It's completely free. There is a paid version, but you can just use the free version. And that's how I build my list. Really
that's simple. Because I mean, for someone like me, I use Divi, and I can do all that within Divi. But if you've got a straightforward theme, then something like that would be really useful. And that would be, you'd then set that plugin up to link up to your Aweber account or whichever autoresponder you're using.
I'll show you how it works in just a second. I've got my WordPress automatic upgrade.
What's that? So that automatically upgrades you to the latest.
My WordPress,
Oh, I need some of that because
it's not a biggie, because you just go in and kind of
but for security reasons, because it's the little glitches, isn't it? And that's why they do the updates. It could be a hole in there for security. Someone comes in, takes over your site, etc. And it's the last thing you want if it's your money. What's it called? WordPress? Go back to that.
WordPress automatic upgrade. Not all of these are actually activated, so don't think I'm using all of these.
No, that's right.
And also, and it's not.
Just to say, guys, when you install plugins, sometimes if you install a plugin, something might start going wrong, or you install a new plugin and it doesn't work properly, or something just starts going wrong anyway. You don't know why. This could be because it's an old plugin that needs updating. It's out of date with your version of WordPress, etc. So you just have to keep on top of that and deactivate or delete.
So I've got my privacy policy, PC social sharing. There's lots of different social plugins out there, so just use whichever one that you want. They're all kind of similar. Opt-in forms. So
social share and all that sort of stuff. That's what I was doing on the Laptop Millionaire. And if you can get a plugin where you can get sort of Facebook likes and tweets and all that sort of, where it counts it up, then that does help with your SEO, because you've got social signals not only coming to your blog but being recorded there. And when Google trawls your site, it will see that that's been recorded and see the numbers in there, and that will help to push you up on the rankings.
Absolutely. You're perfect. That's perfect, Trevor. Absolutely. Definitely have a social plugin on there, because Google will give you more brownie points for stuff that people like. Opt-in forms. Let me just quickly show you that if any of you want to use something similar. So when you install it, you come up here and you just go to email solution. That's the thank you page. After they see, I've got it's a little bit different for me, because I make them go to a different page. It's not like a landing page where they can opt in from underneath the video. They have to click another link and go through, but it doesn't make too much difference, because I build my list by sending them to my membership site for the free videos. So, but don't worry too much about how I do it. When you upload the plugin, you just customize it, put your Aweber list here, redirect URL where you want them to go after they've opted in.
Yeah.
Go to your form and then style your form options, placement, where you want to go.
That's good. I like that. It's good. Yeah. Nice little plugin.
And if you do any...
Sorry, I was going to say perfect for anybody that, like I say, hasn't got a theme like me, that where it's all kind of pre-designed stuff. If you've just got a standard WordPress theme, then that's really useful.
And what you can do, lastly, all of my affiliate promos that I do, all of my affiliate posts, I don't have my opt-in form on there because it distracts people from obviously.
Because all you want to do on your affiliate promos, guys, is get the sale ultimately. You're just looking to convince them into pressing that button to go through to the actual sales page, which is cooked with your affiliate code.
Yeah. So every time you want to exclude one of your posts, one of your affiliate,
so you have to go in there and manually do that each time, Paul.
Yeah, but it's really, really simple. You get the actual post, put it in
there. You're always busy.
Put it in there, and that's it. It's really simple to do. But yeah, that's kind of how I set my blog up. Go back to the home page. So as I said, I've got my Who is Paul Nichols, my story here, my free training, my landing page here on autoplay. Yeah, this video's on autoplay. When they click this button here, they go through to a different page, and I build my list on that page. This is the checkout page for Paul Nichols membership. Obviously, I'm already logged in, so it's not going to allow me to join. And then the last one
is the YouTube channel.
It goes to YouTube. So
good. See, I haven't got my YouTube channel on my blog either. So that's another thing I need to do.
But me and Trevor do things slightly different, but it works for both of us.
Yeah, and that's the thing as well. Like, just to remind you guys, not to don't get bogged down with the detail on this. What Paul's showing you, you can come back to this and you can replay this when you've got your blog set up and you're looking for plugins and stuff. You can think, oh, what was that? You can come back and look at this, but don't get bogged down with it, because I am generating a very, very handsome amount of money without doing a lot of this stuff. I'm not saying that to show off. I'm saying that we do things differently, and the way that we do things is working. Now, whether if I was to add all these things that Paul suggested that I haven't got, whether I'd do better, is another thing. I probably would, and so I'll be kicking your ass, sunshine, on the leaderboard. So just don't get bogged down with it. Don't. Let's try to avoid that whole kind of overwhelm thing. It's a simple strategy.
Yeah, it's back on you now, buddy. I've just stopped
I'm just going to go back over to wherever we were. Right, so we've done the About Me, set up the YouTube. What about first post, Paul?
First post. So basically when you create your blog, again, we won't spend too long on this because a lot of it is kind of just common sense. You just want to create your first post, just to say, this is my first post, and just go into some detail and just tell people. Of course, you're not going to have a massive amount of readers, but don't think of it. So
do you think you need to say this is my first post? You don't just say.
I'll tell you what. Let me quickly go back.
Is that something that people do? Because I know WordPress sets up with a first post kind of thing.
Let me share my screen quickly again.
Okay.
And then I'll show you what I did. Okay, so can you see my screen again?
I can. I'm there. Yeah. I'm on your computer.
What I normally teach all of my coaching students is, there you go, December the 13th, 2010.
Wow, it's like a time machine, man.
Wow, 7 years ago.
Yeah, going back in the day, eh?
And you can see, look, 7 years ago, so you can see that what I'm teaching you here is actually what I did. Okay.
Wow.
2010, and then I finally hit 2,000 a month with AdSense. Okay, so this is how things started for me. This is why I say just keep pushing forward. Yeah. So
absolutely.
Blog, what this blog is and is not about. Okay, so you can use that as the title of the post and tell people.
Bless. That was the little Paul.
Yeah, that was. It was. I was a wet behind the ears newbie. Didn't have a clue what I was doing online. I
But no,
didn't.
look, none
Yeah,
of us have a clue what we're doing when we
yeah,
when we start off. And as I said earlier, I'm learning all the time. I've learned
yeah,
so much in the last 6 months. It's unbelievable.
yeah, yeah. So
Okay,
yeah,
so that's good.
you could use something like this because it's just honesty. You're telling people like what this
Yeah,
blog is and is not about. I've just basically said, and this is still true then as it is today. And I'm just saying, look, I'm going to give you honesty. Um, I'm not going to give you all these fake screenshots and how to make
that's
cold
it.
hard cash on autopilot and
Good
like
stuff. Yeah,
working from the beach and all that rubbish. And yes, you can do that, but that's not what this blog is actually about. Real
and
strategies and methods that I use on a daily basis to make money. And by this point, when I'd actually obviously made this blog, I was making a little bit of money.
yeah,
But even if you're not, you can still cover the same type of stuff. Okay, what you're going to cover on your blog, why you've put it together. You're looking to build a
yeah.
business online and take
And
things
what I'd
seriously.
say is to everybody that's looking at this, Paul, is that there's so much content on there. You've
Mm,
spent a lot of time doing
yeah.
that, and you do. I know you do a lot of content on your reviews, etc. You put a lot of content in there, and
Mm,
that is crucial if you want to start getting organic traffic, which I know Paul gets a
yeah.
lot of organic traffic
Yeah.
to his site.
I
So
do now.
if
Yeah.
if you've got time to do this sort of thing, then when you're doing your first post, what I'd suggest is that you try to think about using the keywords as Paul has put here. I can see that you've got like internet marketing, for
Mm,
example. You've got SEO information using WordPress,
mm,
profitable AdSense. All these are keywords.
yeah.
Worked and made money.
Mm,
Card cold cash and autopilot. All
mm,
these are keywords that when they're combined with something else to make a long tail keyword,
mm,
then
mm,
it's going to be easier for you to rank on Google because you've
mm.
got original high quality content on your
Yeah.
blog that is, he does a much better job than me, I've got to say. But maybe I'll copy you, Paul, and then we'll see what happens. But look, guys, listen, if you copy me, you won't do so bad either.
No, you won't
All
because
right.
Trevor does extremely well. He does do very, very well. So yeah, so you can use some ideas from mine, use some ideas from Trevor's, and just use whatever you'd rather use in your own business because we're all slightly
Yeah.
different. The way
Yeah, and
I make my blog is how I like to do things. I like things nice and clean. I'm not very good at all the techie stuff, so I can't be doing with all these fancy pieces of software. So this is what I've done, and it works for me. Yet Trevor
yeah.
is slightly different, and that works for him.
Yeah, completely different. Yeah. And the only thing, like, don't worry about kind of getting things wrong. I'll tell you what, the only thing you can do that is wrong, and that is not take action.
Not do anything at all
Yeah.
because
If you do, or suddenly think, if any of you that are going through this training suddenly think to yourselves, "Nah, do you know what? This is not for me," then I'm telling you now, I don't mean to be rude, but you're being daft if you do think that, because I'm assuming that the fact that you've invested in this training means you want to learn how to make money online. We are showing you what we do, and we're going to continue to show you what we do. So, if you get to the point where you think, oh no, I can't, or that's confusing or whatever, then just slow down, take a deep breath, go and have a run or something. We were talking about that earlier, Paul, weren't we? Going for a run, and just clear your mind and come back and just know that you can do this, and know that it works, and know that if you continue pushing forward, you'll only go in one direction, and that is forward. If you stop, then that's your lot. So we're two examples here of people that are managing to pull in a full-time income doing something that we both enjoy. It's not, I say it's not hard work. It's hard. We work hard. It's not hard work. We work hard.
It's not like I hate what I do online. Like I sometimes sit here for 6 hours at work, but I don't sort of like. It's not really work because I really enjoy what I do, and this is my business. This is Trevor's business as well, and we love what we do. It's not like when you go to a job and you turn up to a job on the first thing on a Monday and think, oh God, I've got another 10 hours of this crap.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is your business.
I've always wanted to teach people how to make money online. I say always. Not always. When I was a kid, I wanted to be an actor. Dean, I wanted to be a photographer. Did you know that? I wanted to be a photographer. But the reason I didn't go into photography because I didn't think there'd be enough money in it. So because I knew I'd have to be very, 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 very good to make money out of it. I also wanted to be an actor. But in what I'm doing now, I get to do kind of all those things, and I enjoy what I do without a shadow of a doubt. But we work hard, but you don't have to work as hard as Paul and I work. It's just that I guess we are. We've similar.
We've got goals and targets, and we want to hit the next level and push again. You know, and that's what it is. You know, and I mean, let's face it. You know, you make some good money. You know, your business can sort of like get to some very, very scary. You know, you have days where you make, you know, a lot of money, and we have to sometimes stand there and think, blimey, you know, this really is the real. You know,
I mean, it was Friday night that I was. You know, I took my dog Jim for a walk. It was a kind of a muggy evening, but it was a nice evening Friday night. It's quite warm, and it was just getting dark. And I was in the middle of a promo with Paul. I showed you some of the results. As that money was coming in, I was like almost saying thank you to the universe with a tear in my eye, because I was so grateful, and you know, and like you feel all your hairs stand on end, and you feel that kind of relief, you know, that things are going the right way, that you've made the right choices, and that you're doing the right thing. And it's a wonderful feeling, because also you're looking after yourself. The work you do, the money comes to you and to no one else. It's not being rinsed through a business and you're getting paid a salary, and you're not in control. You've got the opportunity to scale up in this business, and that's what Paul and I are doing. But anyway, look, I'm not going to.
One last thing I wanted to just say, Trevor, is that when me and Trevor posted those screenshots in the group, please don't take that the wrong way. Okay, we just wanted to give you
absolutely
like an idea. Like we aren't like that. Okay, we don't show off like the money we make and stuff, but we wanted to show you the money that you can make when you get this stuff right. Okay, when you do what we show you to do, okay, when you have the traffic, when you have the list, you have the blog, because all that money we made, that is from our blogs. That isn't from anywhere else. Okay, we send people to our blogs. So if you think that we send the people direct to the sales page, or we send them on YouTube, we don't. We send all of that traffic to our blogs,
and that's crucial.
But this is the power of the blog. Okay, it makes thousands. So please take this information very, very seriously, because most people will never ever show you this stuff, and the few people that do what me and Trevor do will probably not show you anyway. Okay, and most people don't do what we do they, Trevor?
No, they don't.
Really do
they don't, and you know, the blogs are different. Peter, you said that, do you definitely need a header on your blog? No, you don't. And so you look at Paul's at the moment on the screen, you can see Paul's got a header, a typical kind of website header with a paulnichols.com across it, how to build a passive online income one brick at a time, which is his strap line. But if you go to my site, I don't know if Paul, you want to go there, if you wanted me to share mine, if you just go to floss.net and then take a look at this. All right, so I've got a banner there that says check out the new online store. And I've been looking at conversions through that, and it's taken up prime real estate, so I'm going to swap that out with something else. So that's not really a header, that's just me testing. And then I've just got the hero post, and then I've got my posts underneath. Now I will be putting content on this page because I do want to drive more organic traffic, but you don't need a header. Now if I tell you, Peter, that very blog there without a header on the last promo brought in $2,020 from Friday afternoon, then I think that you can appreciate that the blog is essential. Whether it's got a header or not doesn't matter. Whether you do it in my style or in Paul's style, what's crucial is you do it. Right? You make your blog and you do the reviews the way we teach you to do it. So if it really doesn't matter too much about the setup of the blog, the look of the blog, because if you look at ours, we're both completely different, but we both do things at the same time very, very similarly in the way that we review our products. And that is that we Do you recommend it? Not so important. No, not so important. You can do it if you want to. And sometimes I play about and I think, I need a header on there, and sometimes I think I don't. So it really is, it's up to you. It doesn't matter. What is crucial is that you follow what Paul's saying there and the way we teach things. And that is that you do a review. The review has its own page. The review covers all. I mean, we're not going to go into that now because that's at a later stage. But you do it the way we teach you to do it, and that's how you get your conversions. You send the traffic to your blog, and the blog comes out to the sales pages. You don't send the traffic. If I spelled it wrong there, I've looked. You know what? I've spelled it.
Traffic.
Yeah, because I think it's a bizarre word.
Yeah, it is. I almost got it wrong a few times. I almost did it with a C.
Yeah.
Instead of I almost did it with a C, K, yeah, I had to. It took me quite a few attempts. To get it right.
Scroll down on that page, Paul. Let's just have a look. You've got my ugly mug there. Now, what I've got here is my Spoil You bonus bundles, down to 89 out of 100. That's for scarcity. So what I'm doing is I'm showing that the people that want to get my bonuses, there's only X amount of 100 left, and I'll go in and manually take that down. I've also got a warning that the bonus bundle on the launch is going to end in 3 days and 12 hours time. That's to coincide with the end of the launch. Then I go into some detail about the offer itself, why I think you should get it, just make it look a bit nice. And then I go into my bonuses, and on this particular one, I've produced an e-cover, which is a bonus bundle e-cover, and then I go into the details of the bonuses. And because I haven't had time yet, I've recorded a new one there, so it says brand new train for me. I recorded that today. I've still got 5, 6, and 7 to come, and then they can go through, and all those buttons taken through on my affiliated link. Now, that's very, very similar to Paul's page. It's just laid out differently, but the main basic kind of content of what's there is pretty much the same.
Yeah, I'll quickly fly over the way I do it, and then so I have my video on.
I don't think I'm dyslexic, Dean. I think I think that's just a bizarre word that I can't get my head around.
That's a very, very strange word. When I first saw that, I thought traffic.
I mean, I know I came up with pimper, and everybody's kind of following my R on the end thing, but two R's is a bit. Yeah, a bit strange.
Yeah, so I've just got like an intro there about what the product is. Okay, video link. What you're learning here, okay, is pure gold. I'm telling you, me and Trevor don't tell this to anybody. Right, you've got the main course here.
Is the early bird 6 hours on that, by the way?
Yeah.
So it's what time that kick off? 3 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 9 p.m.
Right, okay.
Right, yeah. So upgrade 1, all the upgrades. Like me and Trevor are always honest. Okay, we sometimes don't like it when there's loads of upgrades, and we're always honest on our videos. But we always tell people, and people appreciate that, don't they? When you tell them, you say, look, there are some upgrades. However, you don't need them, etc. Just be honest, and people appreciate that. In summary, I give it a summary. Then grab it with my bonus package here. So as you can see, me and Trevor do things in a very similar way. Okay, I only give away a certain amount of bonuses as well, and then I pull it down. Trevor's the same. So you can see that we both do things in a very, very similar way behind the scenes. Although it may not be like the exact same blog, it has the same effect, doesn't it?
It's exactly.
Both, massive high conversions.
Yeah, both pages have got information about the product, a review video, which is the crucial thing, bonuses. If I get time, I'll put details of the OTOs, but if I don't get time, I'll just cover everything in the video, and I will always go through the OTOs as well, as much as probably some of the vendors don't like us to. That's something that we do. We like to share as much information as we can.
Yeah. Okay, buddy. I'll put it back to you. Then I'll stop my share. So. Everybody, just let us know if you found all that useful, and if you like what we just shared, and and that kind of makes a bit more sense as to how you need to do it.
Yeah, and if
we've still got some more stuff to cover, but just get a little bit of feedback.
Yeah, we got some hands going up. Tony says clarifies things in my mind.
Okay.
Peter, cool. Yes, good, thanks. Ron, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, really appreciate it. Paul, a lot of folks don't tell you if you need them or not. Yeah. Eva, all good. Dean, yes, good. Jeff Ness, good stuff.
Yeah.
Lovely. Okay.
Of course, what we've shown you so far in these, like in this review, and like how to set everything up, is just part of it. Okay, you obviously need a list. You obviously need some other things in place.
Yeah, I mean,
we'll cover later in the course, won't we, Trevor?
Yeah, we're actually, what we've done there is kind of got ahead of ourselves a little bit. First post we've covered customized headers. Is that what we were talking about there? Is that what you were talking about there?
Yeah, we were talking about YouTube, weren't we? And then
right, okay, right, okay.
Went off on a tangent a little bit.
Layout of blog. We've covered that, Paul.
Layout of blog. We kind of I mean,
okay.
You can all see from how Trevor does his, how I do mine. So you can just use something very, very similar.
Yeah. So if I just go here, so the next thing on the page, on the slides, is setup of list.
Setup of list. Yeah. Now this is, of course, if you want to build a list from your blog, which we do recommend. Now, it depends on what stage you're at in your business. If you've got anything for free to give away, if you don't,
guess what? I haven't got this on my blog either. And
really?
Yes, I know. This is what I'm saying, guys.
Trevor,
right?
Trevor.
I know. And do you know how I know that this is so? Look, there's so many things, right? I'm working so hard, right? And everything has to be prioritized. But my site, thelaptopmillionaire.net, that site has got a lead magnet that converts well, and I get subscribers every single day. But I've not updated that site for months now because I've been working on Floss and working on the reviews and stuff. But I desperately need to put on my site this, what Paul's talking about, which is getting yourself your list building from your blog, because you're going to be sending traffic there all the time, but traffic's also going to be landing there organically, and you want to capture that. So yeah, I'll just make a note of that in my book as well.
So here you have a little bit of a choice on how you want to do things. If you want to build a list, that's brilliant. Okay, you can just set a freebie list up within your autoresponder. Yeah, set a free list up. So when people get your free gift, they get added to your email list in your autoresponder, and you can email them their first message with the free gift that you promised them. Now, if you don't have anything that you can make yourself, okay, I've got plenty of stuff that you can have just to build your list with. If you want to give your traffic and your subscribers that come to your blog some free stuff, okay, I've even got full-blown courses that you could give them for free, just to build your list. So if you want, I mean, Trevor's got some stuff as well. Between us, then I'm sure we can help you out if you're really stuck. Either that, or the best option is for you to create something yourself if you can. But if you can't, please don't worry too much about it. And that brings us on to, you can get some PLR, you can create something yourself, create some value. And I mean, even if it's just an ebook, if it's an ebook, some type of a report, Trevor, and then they can
you've probably, a lot of you have seen my Pimper strategies, either in Pimper or in my additional training in Square One Commissions, for example, and other stuff that I've done, where I talk about pimping PLR, and that's really, really simple. You just go and grab yourself a piece of PLR that you like the look of, and you pimp it. You make it better than it is. You rewrite it. You fancy it up. But in order to get somebody's name on your list, you need to sell it to them. So you need to make it for them that they can't resist putting their name and email address in. So you need to tempt them in, tease them in with something that is going to, for them, they feel they're going to get benefit, and it's worth them sharing their list, their email address with you. But also, you need to be aware of the fact that what you do give them is going to be that it's going to be an indication of what they will expect to see from you in the future. So you want to make sure it's high quality as much as possible. So if you wanted to create something yourself, you can. If you don't feel comfortable with doing that, you just get some PLR. You can use that as the structure for it, and you can just redo it and turn that into something really nice, which is what I've done many times.
Absolutely.
Are there any good PLR sites to buy from? How do you get the software for the review? How do you get the software for the review? What is that, Ron? By that, I guess you mean to get review access to do the review.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we did cover this, didn't we, briefly in the first call, where you need to, and this is why we say you need to go on Facebook, and you need to start to be social and start to locate the people that release these products. Okay, get friendly with people, build your blog out so people know that you're a serious affiliate, and then you can ask for a free copy.
Yeah.
I've had emails in the past where some of my students have asked people for a free copy and they've not even replied. Now, we understand that happens. If that's the case, you sometimes have to buy the product. If you tell them and say, look, I'm willing to send you $10 just so I can have a copy, you may only have to do that a few times and then people will realize that you're serious. Okay. We understand that sometimes people won't get back to you, unfortunately, if they don't know you or for some other reason. But it's only going to take you a few times if you are asking for a review copy, and then they're gonna figure out that you're a serious affiliate. Okay, so then every other time that you ask for a review copy, you'll get a free copy. So the good thing about this business is you get to go through products for free, and obviously make money from them at the same time. So it's kind of a double bonus.
Wendy says, "Lol, Trevor is doing that to me with Refueler." No, I'm not. It's just the review access isn't ready yet, Wendy. I will send it to you, but it seriously isn't ready. I should be doing that right now, and I can feel that eating away at the back of my mind that I should be doing that right now. But that's what I mean. So my life is so busy. So like, if I've got here all these things that I've been learning from Paul today, that I've got to do. But before that comes the priority of teaching you guys. And then the priority of Refueler, which is going to be launched soon, next week. So there's always all sorts of things going on. But anyway, are there any good PLR sites to buy from? There's tons of PLR sites out there, Eva. I've got one that I use, which you can become a member of. There's other ones that you can become a member of. But to begin with, what you need to do is just look for something that catches your eye, that you find interesting, that you might think could be something you could turn into something a little bit better. And so if there was a specific piece of information, say it was list building, for example, if say you wanted to give away a free list building product and you're going to create a PDF or even a video course, then you could just go onto Google and type in list building PLR, and you will find bundles of it. And then if you find one that you like, you can then type in the name of that in Google and find out the cheapest place to buy that particular piece of PLR, because you'll find that the same stuff varies in price all over the place. Okay, so right, let me just see what else we've got here, Paul. So we had freebie lists and buyers list. Did you want to say anything about that?
Yeah. It really depends on if you want to start to build a list from your blog straight away. Now, we obviously recommend that you do. It is important. But if you want to sell your own product, then you need to create a buyers list. I'm just thinking, Trevor, is it worth me sharing my screen or you sharing your screen, and we can kind of show how to do that?
Yeah, you go share your screen. I'll stop sharing.
Okay, if I go to, just thinking that might be a little bit easier.
Actually, I've got a question for everybody that's on the call today. If you could tell us in the chat box how you first came across us. Did you buy from me? Did you buy from Paul? Did you get a freebie from me? Did you get a freebie from Paul? Or were you introduced to us via another affiliate? Jeff says pimper. Okay, so Jeff, you know how to pimp, right? So that's good. Yeah, good. Okay. Well, let me just tell you this. It works. In fact, there's bought from square one. Okay, excellent. So you got introduced to both of us at the same time. That's good. But Pimper, the strategy of Pimper works. And I tested it out a little while ago, and I produced a course called LoJacker, and I'm going to be doing a case study on that and releasing that as well. And the reason for that was in order to show you that this stuff really works. And I think LoJacker's done, I don't know, $1,300, $1,400. And that's just from my own internal launches. So, this is the sort of thing that you can do with pimping. That's taking a cheap $5 piece of PLR, pimping it and selling it again, So Dean, from your emails, Dean, in order to get onto our list, you would have had to buy something from either originally. So I was introduced through Mark Bishop, then was introduced to Paul through you. Okay, excellent. That's good.
Okay, cool.
So
Right,
yeah,
okay.
interesting just to see the route that you came from. Right, Paul, you ready to share?
Okay, yeah. If I just, I'll share my screen, and I'll just quickly show you the best way to do it because, oh, hang on. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Eva's bought several products from me. Thanks, Eva.
Cool.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right,
Loyal subscribers.
Right, okay. Can everybody see this? Yeah?
Yep, good.
Trevor, yeah. Right, so if you want to build your list, right?
Can I just say something? Before you start, can I just say I want to draw attention to this page, Paul, and that is, see, Paul's got unsubscribed today, 12, right? That is something that you need to just get used to, because that's the way all of our Aweber accounts look. When we're promoting and when we're emailing, even if we're not emailing, we'll still get unsubscribed.
People unsubscribe. It's one of
People unsubscribe. So don't take it personally. That always happens.
Yeah. Don't take it personally. Just keep
Video
building
mastery. Yeah, that's it, Dean. Yeah.
Yeah. So right, if we go up here, right, my list. Some of you may be on this list. Okay, my list, my freebie list, which I mean, I've got some customers on this list as well, but you need to create a list where all of your subscribers go to. Okay. I've got my. I'm just gonna have to go here. Right. So I've got 458. Bearing in mind, I changed my funnel around a few months ago. Okay, over the last couple of months. This is my new freebie list where I now drive all of my people to join my membership site for free. Okay, and I've got follow-up messages in place. Okay, over the next all those messages. Okay, so when people join my list, they get access to all of these different emails over the next so many days. Okay, I think there's about 9 days there, 9 or 12 days, something like that. So what you need to do is when you build your list, have some follow-up messages in place going out. Okay, this builds a relationship. Yeah, bearing in mind, most people will come to my blog. That's how I build my list. Yeah, obviously I do it. I use some different tactic. I sometimes buy solo ads, send them to different landing pages, but a lot of my best subscribers come from my blog. And I may not get tons and tons of people opt in every day, but the people I do get are very, very good subscribers. And that's the difference.
Yeah.
Good quality subscribers. So when you have a freebie list, well, I say freebie list, these are basically people that have just opted in for your free gift. So you can have a freebie list, have some messages in place. Make sure you've got at least 5 or 7 in place. It's very, very important. Then what I also do as well, and this is something that me and Trevor have talked about quite a few times, is I've got a whole list, which is a combination of my customers and my subscribers. Okay, what you're seeing here, I don't show anybody, do I, Trevor?
No, this is absolutely not.
This is our main business,
and
these are my customers and my subscribers. Okay, for just under 4,000 people.
Yeah, I'm just mentally taking down these so I can steal them from you.
So I've got my list there, which is my people that have opted in for a free gift and my customers. These are people, my coaching students, all of my membership customers as well. These are all people on one single list. They're all combined. And this is what I do. So if you want to use the methods that me and Trevor teach you, then this is how we do it. Okay, we combine the freebies and all buyers, because it's important when you do some type of an affiliate promotion or you sell something online, you have everybody that can actually be emailed from one list. If you have like 20 people on this list, 50 people on this list, 400 from this one, 700 from this one, and 2,000 from that one, trust me, it's going to be a pain. Yeah. Now you may be wondering why I've got different segments. Yeah, I've got different segments because these are different products. However, all of these people are still on this one list. Okay, and you can do that by using the automation feature. Yeah, the the automation. So you can go into here and you can set things up. When people buy a certain product from me, they will also get added to this list here. Okay, so if I create a brand new list, if me and Trevor launch a brand new product, then we will go to subscribe to this list when subscribing to, and I'll choose the new list that I've just created. So it means that everybody that joins my business all comes onto this one big list. Also, they will go onto the actual individual list for that product. Does that make sense, everyone? Okay, I just wanted to give you that because this is pure gold. This has took me 4 years to kind of get to a point where my Aweber account is organized really, really well. And this is so easy to manage, and this is by far the best way to do it. I've tried.
You know what I'm gonna say, didn't you?
Yeah, me and Trevor have talked about this, didn't we? Yeah. But me and Trevor do things slightly different with our list.
Look, Paul's very it's the armed forces. It's very regimented. You know, and I'm very sloppy, I must admit. I'm more a creative, arty-farty, sloppy git that drives my wife around the bend. But, you know, that's just the way we are.
That's how we do things, yeah.
Yeah, what Paul does is very, very good because it means that just to make it a bit simpler, I guess, you know, you've got people subscribing for all different reasons. They're coming onto individual lists. So what he's got is an automated system whereby as they come onto that list, they also get added to the master list. So everybody's in the master list. Now, if he wanted to exclude the people, say, for example, because they've already bought the products that he's promoting at the moment, then he can just say exclude that list that they've come onto when he sends out the list to everybody. The only difference in the way I do things is I go and group the list together when I do an email. So if I do an email, I'll say, right, I want to include this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. It does take a long time to do that. And I'll exclude the buyers list, for example. Whereas for Paul, he can just click one list and he's got everybody. So it makes a lot of sense what he's saying.
Yeah, so if I do this and then go to save, so say if I want to send this out, okay, I will go to schedule broadcast. Okay, obviously, like, you test it first. You always make sure you test your email first. I will go to schedule a broadcast. Who should receive this message? Now this is where you can exclude people and include people. I rarely go on include.
So that's so on my Aweber, for example, I'd be on the left hand side clicking all the ones I want to include, but then what I do is I just copy each message and move it up afterwards. So I only have to do that kind of once, you know.
We will go more into this side of stuff in the next call.
Because we're going to be teaching you list building. This is not. This is kind of an introductory overview. So don't worry if you don't get any of it.
So you can get your head around it. But what you have to worry about, don't worry about any of that. The main thing you have to kind of think about is you need to create your first list. Okay. Now, that's very, very basic stuff. You just go into your managed list, create list, set everything up with an email and all of that, list name, and then you can go into your legacy follow-up series, or if you don't have that, you use whatever you've got in your account, and then create at least 5 to 7 days worth of email follow-ups. Okay. In the next call, we'll talk about email marketing and all of that. But this call, we just want to give you a little bit of an intro, as if you want to build a list from your blog, you can literally create a list. And if you remember what I said about the on my blog, right, hang on. Right. The list which I use to send all of my subscribers that come through my blog, okay, to join my membership site for free, they come here and they get their first message when they opt in. So you just need something similar to this, okay? Please don't overcomplicate this part. It is really, really simple. You create one list, create 5 follow-up messages, and the email that they signed up with, okay, that will be added to this account, and then their first email will automatically go out. Now, if you want to connect this using the plugin which I showed you, all you do is go to list settings, right, and then that number there is what you put in the plugin, in that opt-in forms plugin on the blog, which that's what I put in my blog. Okay, if you want to use it, use that plugin that I use on my blog. It doesn't matter if you don't use the same plugin. If you want to do what you're doing at the moment, if you've got any other ideas, that's absolutely fine. But just in case you want to use that same plugin, okay, and you can do it that way. So does that make sense, Trevor? Have I covered sort of
it does. But just to say to everybody that, you know, if you're not already using Aweber or an autoresponder, don't worry at this stage. We just wanted to give you a bit of an introduction, a bit of an overview, so you can see what the technology looks like behind the scenes, because the autoresponder is one of the crucial tools. So, you know, without the blog and without the autoresponder, you've got no business, you know. Right, let me just check the questions.
All right, I'll stop this now then.
Okay.
I think that's it, buddy. Is it?
Dean says we could do with training on Aweber. That way, you know where and when they come from. Training on Aweber is you will be getting training on autoresponder and list building in this particular affiliate mastery, and it will be on Aweber because that's what we use. Okay,
Peter. Okay. Yeah,
so this can only be done when selling your own products, not affiliate products. That actually depends. Yes, when you're selling your own products, we will set up a buyers list. So we'll launch a product, and everybody that buys gets added onto that list, and that is the best way to build your list. Ultimately, if you can do that, you know, that is the future for you. But if you want to build a list when you're selling affiliate products, what you can do is that you can, for example, what I do sometimes, I'll say, I'll put in, say it's JVZoo or Warrior Plus, I'll put a link in to a squeeze page for the bonuses. So the people that buy the product that I'm recommending go through to a squeeze page that says, put your name, like just drop your details in here to get access to the bonuses. And then it will go through to a page that says, check your emails. And in the emails, it sends them through to the bonus download page. All that's doing simply is building a list of the people that bought the product through my affiliate link, which I wouldn't normally be able to do. But if you use if you're promoting JVZoo and you've got a get response account, you can actually build a list of people that buy your products. The only reason that, although that sounds good, you know, when you think, oh, that's good because I can build a buyers list even though I haven't got my own products, it's not as great as it sounds, because most of the time they're already on your list because that's how they got to buy your product. So get response with JVZoo is a great idea. Certainly if you've got organic traffic coming through, you've got YouTube videos creating you a lot of sales, that would be a better thing. But it's, in reality, you've probably already got them on your list.
Yeah. And I'll just add something there, Trevor. That's absolutely right. The only one time you probably would get some people that you haven't got is if you get the traffic direct from YouTube. Because when we make our video reviews, we sometimes make sales direct from YouTube. And if that's the case, these people might not be on your list already. So, I mean, it's up to you. You can do it either way. But that's right what Trevor said. Most of the people will already be on your list because that's why they've purchased.
John MailChimp, okay, as an autoresponder. Yes, it is. I did say that in the last call. It's a free option that you can use. And you can get, I think the last time I checked, you can have up to 2,000 subscribers. The only thing I would say is that deliverability is not as good as Aweber because it is a free autoresponder. So by deliverability, we mean that you want to be in people's inbox and not in their spam or their promotions. And if they use Gmail, for example, the options are spam, social, promotions. You want to be on the inbox. Otherwise, you're not going to get seen. Nobody goes over to their promotions tab, or if they do, it's not very often. But MailChimp does work. By all means, start with that and see how you get on. I do know businesses that use MailChimp and they pay for MailChimp and it works okay for them. So that is definitely something you can do. Okay, so let me just go back to the slides. What else have we got? Freebie list, buyers list, maybe get some PLR. Right, and be consistent, be social. Have we covered that, Paul?
Be consistent, be social. Not yet. No.
Okay.
Not yet. No. We are back on you now, though, buddy. I don't know if you know.
Right. Can you? Are we back? Am I sharing my screen?
Not yet.
No. Okay.
No.
All right. Let me share my screen. I mean, it's not much to see there, but. Right. Okay. So we're going to get on soon because what we're going to try and pull up a couple of people on. So it's already been an hour and a half, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So we'll wrap up with be consistent and be social.
Yeah. So just be consistent. So you have to be be social, be on Facebook. Yeah. This is why we've been saying to you, look, get your profile done. Doesn't have to be anything fancy, anything pretty. Just make sure you have a profile. Add me, add Trevor, and then if you want to get a review of certain products, then you can contact these people if you have a profile. Yeah, that's very important. And
the Facebook profile does, you said it doesn't have to be anything fancy. It almost doesn't have to be anything at all, apart from have your face on it.
Yeah,
and that's it.
Yeah,
that is it.
Absolutely.
And once you've got make you the decision whether or not you want to use your existing Facebook account. As I've said this countless times, if you want to use your existing Facebook account, that's fine, but you will be sharing content and being tagged and have stuff on your timeline that's not going to make sense to cousin Auntie Mabel and cousin Veronica, or whatever I called them last time. So for me, I like to keep that separate, and then I don't care. People can be as spammy as they want. No one knows what I'm up to in the real world. No one really knows what I'm up to, because this is me as the internet marketer. It's it's just a bit different. So it can, at this stage, it can be a bit strange for people to see all the sort of stuff that might come through your timeline. So that's it. But all you need to do, different email address, you can use your same name, use a picture of you. I would use a different picture of you so that you know which account you're logged into, and get on there. And like Paul says, be social, get active. All you need to do is go and like, comment, laugh, and just, all that sort of stuff. So that people see your name and your face popping up, and then you'll be surprised. They'll think that you're a big player before you even are. People could see me all over the place before I was doing anything, really. So, okay, so that's it. Now, questions and answers and who's going to come on. So let's start off with who's going to come on. Let me get back to the chats. Okay. Why can't I see the chat? Where's the chat gone? Right, got it. Right, who wants to come on? Who's ready? Who's going to come out of their comfort zone now and jump on live? Get out of your comfort zone. Do it for the first time. Who's going to be the first? I can scroll up. Oh, Dean's raised his hand. Okay, Dean. Right.
Dean. All right, buddy. Cool.
Right, Dean. Okay, and right, got a few hand raised. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And I'm going to see, bear in mind, I've never done this before. This is the first, guys. So participants, definitely. Dean, promote to panelist. What if that would do it? Let's see. I've promoted you, Dean.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Promote to panelist. Yeah, I think.
Dean, can you see anything on your screen where...
Participants. Panelists 2, he's still not. Okay, mute me, raise hand. Attendees 12.
Dean will be rejoining the webinar as a panelist, it says on my screen. Right, okay. Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Dean is knocking on the door. I'm going to unmute. Dean, can we hear you?
I don't know, can you?
Yes, we can.
Cool. Yeah.
I can't see me. I can see you two.
No, so do you know what I'm going to do? It's all right. I think I know how to do this now, because we had this problem before, didn't we? I just need to go over to participants.
I've got a squirrel with my name in it, that's all.
I'm just going to try and get your video switched on, mate. Just bear with me 1 second.
Cookie.
Have you enjoyed today's webinar, Dean?
Yeah, it's been fine. I'm still struggling with a bit of YouTube there, but we've got my YouTube pages up.
Yeah.
That little demo you did online about me and my video, that was fine, but he was looking at my private page. He wasn't looking at my business page. He's have 3 of them, 4 of them even.
Yeah, I was looking at your private page just to demonstrate that is your Facebook profile at the moment.
Yeah, private page.
That's the one that you've got as your Facebook profile, rather than an internet marketing profile.
Sure.
Right. Just it's a pain, this, isn't it?
I've
Participants.
got icons pop up on the bottom of my screen, but I don't know if I'm.
Yeah, no, I've got. I need to go and let you allow you to share your video.
What about if I tick it?
Yeah, that's it. Got it. You're there.
See, I'm a genius.
Here we go.
There's a button on the bottom of your screen. You have to tick it.
That's it. Cool. Right. Well, there you go.
Yeah,
now we know for future reference.
Yeah.
Right.
Cool.
Okay.
Excellent. Okay. So, Dean, everybody, welcome, Dean. Dean, welcome everybody, etc., etc. Tell us about what you've been doing over the last few days and what progress you've made.
Well, I followed your advice to go to Namecheap for a name, and then it gave me 24 hours of hassle to connect a .com domain name to 123reg. Specifically did it that way around to get the free SSL.
Oh, right, okay.
Secure socket layer. And I was trying to do that because Google's been nagging at everybody to get it done. So that's the way I went. But unfortunately, 123reg doesn't let you use somebody else's SSL.
Oh, right.
So even though Namecheap gave it me for free and they'd stole it and set it all up, they couldn't do because 123reg won't allow it for free on their site.
So 123 you're using for hosting, or?
Yeah, I've got all my other stuff at 123. So,
yeah. Okay. What about if you were to host with Namecheap? Could you then use the SSL?
I could do. That was another 50 odd quid. So
right.
It was, you know, my site that I've got where it is now at 123, you're allowed to put 5 sites in the same space.
Yeah.
So I can put 5 separate sites in one hosting package for 50 quid. But if I'd have gone to Namecheap, that had been another 50 quid for the one site.
What's that, £50 a year?
Yeah. So I'm getting 5 sites at 123reg for the same amount of money. So I stuck with that. But it was just the hassle, really. I'd set it up and paid for it, and then I had to cancel it and get my money back because at the end of the day, they were faffing around. Yeah,
these things can be very frustrating. Yeah. So you've got, is your site is live now, yeah?
Yeah. You can go to deanmcdonaldblog.com, and that's the WordPress site, which I've just put the template on it, and I'm about to start filling it up with space.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So should we have a quick look at that? And then
you can have. There's nothing on it other than the fact that I've got it working.
Yeah, no, that's all right. Just so everybody can see. So I'm going to share my screen. And it's no, I can't spell trafficker, so
okay.
Dean Mac or McDonald?
Muck, M small c, B-O-N-L, and put blog before com.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So it's deanmcdonald.blog. That's my photographic site there.
Yeah.
Very nice photographs.
Yeah.
Right, so it says your connection is not private.
Yeah, it's because you've got the S on the HTTPS. Just do the www.
Oh, I did that.
Yeah, it's because you did the HTTPS. So there you go.
Okay. Good.
So that's the template laid out. I haven't put anything on it yet.
Okay.
I only got it working last night. Give me a chance.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Look, this is brilliant because you're away now. You know, you're on your way. So
it won't take me long to fill it up.
My story, you've got that there. Look, see, Paul, I think we can see Dean is definitely in the Paul Nichols camp, right?
I don't know. I quite like your layout when I saw it. The only reason I didn't do that was because it is sort of thing that I would do, but at the end of the day, I hadn't found your site, so I didn't see it.
No, as we've said, it really doesn't matter which way you go, so long as you go away, but you know, so long as you take action. And this is great because you're ready to go.
Yeah, brilliant. Hopefully it'll end up looking like Facebook page, which I've got going, and the YouTube page. So you know, when you were talking about
your channel,
getting an identity. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So I'm going to try.
Shall we have a look at that? Should we have a look at, right, so Facebook, what am I looking for on Facebook? I need to go / what?
Dean McDonald IM.
Dean McDonald
IM.
Oh, hold on a second, I've got a load of chats coming up here.
I was listening to you.
Yes, you were. Okay, did I do that right? Yes, I did.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, excellent. And we've got friends, Wendy and Paul.
Yeah, so, because I've changed my Facebook page, I've not got all the other links that I had before, so I've lost everybody again.
And look, confirm request, you've now got another friend.
Yeah. Okay. But if you put you and the group in there, I couldn't get the group in it because I haven't been requested to join the group in that
No,
domain. So you'll have
all
to do
right.
it again.
I can do that. I can do that. No problem. Perfect. All right. That's brilliant. So well done, Dean. This is so good, you know, because
that's now similar to the YouTube page.
Yeah.
That one's set up. Set up to look like that. So, they look similar.
And YouTube.
YouTube is. Hang on. Let me go and look.
I wonder if I can find you if I just type in Dean McDonald.
I haven't actually got a complete name. It's a load of garbage characters at the minute.
Yeah, this will be you.
No, yeah, it is. No, that might be my normal page.
Oh, that's you. That's right. Okay.
Me as a photographer.
Okay.
See how that one's called Dean McDonald Portrait when you had the title up?
DM Portrait, yeah.
At the moment, on this new one that I've just built, it's a shed load of characters, and I can't for the life of me figure out how to get the name on.
Yeah, sometimes they have things like you've got to have, like Facebook, you might have to have a certain amount of friends or a certain amount of likes in order to personalize the URL. And it might be with a YouTube channel that you have to have a certain amount of time or videos or something like that in order for you to be seen as a trusted, YouTuber.
Yeah, I'll get there in the end.
Yeah, you will. I mean, I guess the thing is that they might, if you wanted to be kind of spammy and scammy, you might set up YouTube channels all over the place and literally take up all the names that were available and never do anything with it. So it might be that they're encouraging you to do that. So you don't. What can you tell me what it is, or you can't? You don't know.
There's 30 odd characters.
Oh right, okay.
It's on a different computer.
Okay.
Has he got a picture?
Hang on, I'll send the code to.
Put it in the chat.
No, I can't. Not on this one because I can put it in the group because the group screen's up on the other screen.
Okay.
I'll send it to the group.
All right. Okay.
As a message.
Yeah. Okay. Did you see Dean's computers, Paul, in his video? All the screens. You've got to watch his video. It's screens. You've got a few screens, Dean, haven't you?
Have you?
Not many, Benny. I was just saying, Dean, you've got a few screens. Yeah. Look, it's going to turn around now. Look, Paul, can you see this?
Oh, okay, wow,
that's what I've got that I'm building all the website stuff on.
Well,
it's only old. I mean, the 17-inch square monitors. I mean, what are them? You get a wind up on them now. They're not even electric anymore.
What? Why do you need so many? What do you? What is
when I'm building, I like to drag and drop from window to window. I hate working with everything on the same screen. It comes from the photographic side. You can't see me. The ones I've got to my left are 30-inch screens, and there's a pair of them on there, and that's just for photoshopping.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Makes sense. Yeah.
As I keep buying new kit, the old kit gets downgraded. So
yeah. If anybody's watching Dean and thinks that you need to have 8 screens in order to make money from this, don't panic. You don't.
No.
I've only got a tiny little laptop that spews out my money. But it's whatever you're comfortable with and whatever works for you. Whatever works for you, do it. But obviously, Dean is a professional photographer, very, very talented. I've got to say, your stuff is good, Dean. And and your picture of you. Look at this. I mean, this is so.
Talking about spending money. Wife hated me when I bought that camera. It was 27,000 quid.
Oh my God.
27,000.
Yeah,
wow.
for that camera.
Wow.
And its lens.
Blimey.
Well, that is incredible. So did you post that? Let's see.
I've sent it. I've private messaged it to you, sir.
Oh, you private messaged me, right? Okay, I've got a few private messages coming up. Yeah. Okay.
The code's there. I've just sent it you.
Right.
It'll be that last one.
No, it's not there though. There's nothing in it.
It's showing it up on my screen. Hang on, I'll do it again.
No worries. The wonders of technology.
Yeah, it definitely shows up on my end as gone.
All right. Okay. Well, you can. It's not come this in. All right. Well, not to worry. We've seen what you've done with the blog and that. So that's brilliant.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, it is. It's taking action is what it's all about. So fantastic. Really, really good work. Dean. It's encouraging because I know that the way you work very, very fast. You're very kind of focused and committed, and that's exactly what you need. But to anybody that hasn't achieved as much as Dean has achieved so far, don't worry. Don't feel like, I mean, the pressure is on to a certain extent because you need to be successful, but don't get too pressurized by it. But take Dean as an example of what you should be doing, because it's exactly what you should be doing. Dean is now in a position where his blog is ready to start kind of polishing that blog and putting content onto there, driving organic traffic, and get into a situation where he can start doing reviews and start earning money. So
absolutely. But yeah, great stuff, Dean.
Right, can we get anyone else on? Let me see. Who else wants to come on now? It's coming up to 2 hours, so we're going to be wrapping it up soon. Who would like to come up next? Who wants to either? All right, I've got 3 participants raise their hand. Tony, Ron, Wendy. Okay, so I've got Ron at the top, so I'm going to make Ron a panelist. I don't know if we can keep adding people. I don't know if we can all be on, but I'm leaving you there for the minute, Dean. So,
right. Well, unless you want to shows more than 3 people, will go.
It looks, yeah, here we go. No,
yeah,
it's all good.
Yeah, another one,
good.
Okay.
Right,
his microphone's on mute.
Yeah, I'm going to unmute the microphone. So, Keith, down the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, you should see a start video.
Here we go.
Same for video. You'll find his videos off till he turns it on.
Yeah.
Here we go. We can put it in gallery view. If you click on gallery view, Trevor.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah.
All 4 of us can come on.
Yeah.
Still not got Keith.
Keith, yeah.
Keith, can you say something so we can see if we can hear you?
Hi. Hello.
Yes.
Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes,
Hey,
can hear you. Yeah.
Yes.
So, Keith, can you see on the bottom left-hand corner of your screen a start video option?
You'll have to move his mouse over it to pop it up.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I don't see that.
Just move your mouse around the bottom left-hand corner, and a menu will pop up at the bottom of the screen.
Start video. Yes.
That's
There
it.
you go.
Yes. I see that, but it's got a red X over it. I don't know.
Oh, right.
The red
Okay.
X means it's off.
Oh.
Just click it, and the red X will go away.
Okay.
Good.
There you go.
Okay.
We can see
Here
your
we
t-shirt.
go. Hey.
Can you see me now? Yeah.
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 You're
Well,
a bit close.
we can see your body, but not your face.
Oh.
So, okay, right.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
looking
there we
good,
go.
looking
There you
good.
go.
Yay.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, welcome aboard. So,
Thank you.
right, are we talking? So, is it Keith or Ron?
Keith.
Keith, yeah. So I thought
Yeah.
I clicked on Ron. Oh, okay, that's strange. Right, excellent. Keith, tell us how you getting on. What have you been doing in the last week or so since the first call?
Well, I've been trying to set up some of these things, not all of them, but I've already got an autoresponder with Aweber. And I've
Okay.
also got an autoresponder with another
Okay.
response, which I've been using in the past. Yeah, I've tried to set up the Facebook today, which I think I have. I've also done a new email account. I've
Okay.
already got the domain name. I haven't
Right.
hosted it yet, but I will be hosting that soon, probably today or tomorrow.
Okay.
And looking forward to working with you guys. And
Excellent. Well, that's
cool.
brilliant progress. Whereabouts in the world are you?
Sorry,
Whereabouts in the world are you?
I'm in London, near
Okay.
Enfield. I gathered you are also in
Enfield.
London. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Not
know
so
it?
far away. Yeah. Of course I
Yeah.
know Enfield. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been to. Let's see. I've been to. I think it was Maplin's in Enfield.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah. It's on the high street, I think, isn't it? I actually get something there once
That's
it's only
right.
available
Yes,
there.
yes.
Yeah.
In the shopping centre, the town centre.
That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah. Excellent. Brilliant. Okay. Well, that's great, Keith. Well done on your progress. That's brilliant.
Yeah, well done, buddy.
Keep taking action. And it is all about taking action and just moving forward. Don't but try not to get overwhelmed. It can be overwhelming,
Mhm.
but if ever you feel like that, just sit back and remember that all we're talking about here is you having a blog where you do reviews. When you do the reviews and the people buy, you get the money, and that's as simple as that, really. In a nutshell, that is what the business is. There's a few bits and pieces that come into it, the technical stuff, you know, that will teach you about how to do the reviews and how to build the list, but the bones of it is that you're reviewing products and you'll be paid affiliate commissions for people that buy through them, and you'll be building your list, and that is your business going forward. That is your ability to make money consistently. Okay, so but congratulations on what you've done so far.
But one of my concerns was doing the reviews. I mean, I've seen some of the reviews that Paul has done. Yeah. And it's a question: how do you do the reviews?
Okay. Well, we will be covering that.
Yeah, we'll cover that. We'll cover that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be going through that in. I don't know if that was call. Is that next call?
We'll cover that in the next one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The last call is going to be all about traffic. Call 4 is going to be all about traffic. Okay. And conversions. The next call is going to be about email marketing, list building, and how to do the actual affiliate promotions.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
So yeah, don't worry about that. We'll be covering that, and we'll also be giving you support in the Facebook group. If you've got any questions there at any time, you can ask us. Okay. So that's good. Okay. Well, let's see. Eva, I've got you next on my list. Eva, are you ready to come on? Let me see if we can. I wonder how many people we can get on.
Yeah.
Wendy, do you know? Because Wendy looks like she's a Zoom expert. Well, and Dean actually. Dean and Wendy are
on video and audio. Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Try that now.
Dean and Wendy are our Zoom experts, I think. I've promoted you to panelist, so you should get the opportunity to come on.
Panelist.
Not seen a square for her yet.
No, there we go.
Here we go. Eva.
Okay, so I'm going to unmute Eva, which I think I've done.
Yep. Still no webcam. No, she's moved to mount again.
Give it a few seconds to buffer.
Eva, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, good. Right, so bottom left-hand corner, if you move your mouse, the taskbar should come up, and you should see the start video button. It's clever stuff, eh?
Cool stuff. Yeah.
Clever than Chinese.
I wonder how many people we can get on.
I wonder.
Is how wide the widescreen is.
Well, look, Dean, I mean, you could probably get most of the people on Facebook on your screen. You just spread them out across, you know. I've just got my little laptop here, but this is working. Hey, that's it. Eva, we can see the top of your head.
Can you see me?
Almost.
Yeah, we can see the top of your head. You need to
adjust the camera.
Yeah, that's it. Gotcha. How you doing?
Good. Thanks. Now.
Welcome aboard.
Thanks very much.
Let me see. This sounds. I don't want to be rude, but it sounds a bit like an Irish accent to me.
Yes, I'm from the west of Ireland.
Excellent.
Cool.
Well, yeah. I've actually got some roots in Ireland. I don't know how much, but my grandfather was I think completely Irish, if he can be. So
yeah. Have you connections here? Have you family here? You don't know.
I have, but you know, not that I know of. If you like, you know, but I need to do a bit more research into that. But certainly, I don't know if you know the name Toomey.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, Toomey. That Andrew Toomey was my grandfather, so yeah. And I think I've got connections on my mum's side as well. But anyway, welcome to the group, and congratulations congratulations to all of you guys that have come on so far as well. How are you finding it, by the way, Dean? I think you're comfortable.
Yeah.
Keith, you're comfortable.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm okay with it. Yeah.
Good. Eva, all good for you?
Yes, good. Thanks. Now, yes.
Good. Cool. Okay, so tell us what progress you've made, Eva, over the last week.
I got a new domain name and a new email address, and I had hosting, so I hosted the domain name. And then I set up a new Facebook account. I just have to put up a picture of myself on that. That's ready to go. And I joined Aweber, signed up with Aweber, and I'm just...
I think we're losing you a little bit now.
Lost you there a little bit, Eva. There's no audio. Just lost a little bit of audio there.
Yes, we can hear you, but I don't know about everybody else, but for me, your screen's frozen. Probably your broadband, I would think.
Yeah, possibly.
It's fairly good broadband connection. I don't know why. Do you want me to repeat that?
No, I heard everything. That's brilliant. So you've got your domain, you've got your email, your Facebook account. So you're making good progress. You've got your hosting, or you've not got your hosting?
No, I have hosting. Yes, I had hosting, so I was able to host the domain name on it. So everything is good to go there.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you got your WordPress installed on your blog?
I've WordPress installed, but I have to get working on that now.
Okay. All right. Good.
Okay. Brilliant.
Excellent. Excellent. Well done. Right. Let's see if we can squeeze any more people on here. Let me see. Wendy, are you the only Yankee here? Well, I don't know. Right. I need to come out of full screen.
I think Ron said that he wanted to join. Yeah. Well.
Okay. Ron, I'm clicking you. I thought I clicked Ron earlier, and then I thought when Keith came on, he was Ron. But
here's Ron.
Here's Ron. Let's unmute Ron. Okay. Ron, say hello.
Hello.
Excellent. Ron, can you see bottom left-hand corner? Yes, we've got you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Hello.
Good. Welcome aboard. So, where are you coming from, Ron? Whereabouts in the world are you?
I'm in Colorado.
Okay, so Wendy, you're not the only Yankee. Colorado. Excellent. So, what time of day is it? Is it kind of early afternoon there at the moment?
It's 11:30.
Okay. All right. Cool. Right. So, quickly then, Ron, tell us about the progress that you've made over the last week.
Well, I have my WordPress set up with the blog and everything. It's not. I haven't had time to put anything fancy in it. Just kind of like.
That's okay.
And then my Facebook page. Well, I'm just gonna use the one that I have because I wasn't able to acquire another one since I have so many already. They would.
Oh yeah. You're the one that's already got about 5, aren't you?
Yeah. So then I just recently, while we were on this call here, I set up a YouTube because I didn't have one, so I just went ahead and created one real quick.
Well, look, for everybody that's watching, look at that. Ron has gone and set up a YouTube channel, or an account?
A channel.
Yeah, a channel while we've been on the call. See, that's taking action. And that's what you got to do. Take action. Fantastic. All right, that's good. We're all making progress. What's the name of your blog, Ron?
The blog, ronphillipsblog.com.
So it's in the pool, Nichols.
In the pool.
Eva, what's the name of your blog?
Oh, it's Eva IM.
That's right. You're in my camp. I remember. Yeah. See, there's one for me. Keith, what's the name of your blog, Keith?
Absolutely okay.com.
Really?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I like that. I think that Keith is in my camp with absolutely okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I like that.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh no, it's not.
I haven't set it up yet, but I've got it registered, the domain registered, and the hosting account called.
Okay.
That's what it will be. Absolutely.
Cool.
I'm just going to try and get some more on. Hands up, who wants to come next? I've got Tony's hand up. Should we get Tony on? I don't want to. Wendy, have you been waiting? Who wants to go? Tony. Wendy's got a hand up. Let's get Wendy on. Ladies first. Tony, I'm sure you understand. Right, I'm promoting you to panelist now. Let's see if somebody. Yes, that was quick.
Cool. One more. Yeah, another one.
Right, Wendy, can we hear you?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we can hear you and see you. Hi. Welcome to the group.
Hey, Wendy.
Thank you.
Fantastic. So you're not the only Yank here.
All right.
You've got Ron. You've got Ron to your on my screen to your top right there. We've got Eva from Ireland. We've got Dean and Keith from the UK. Some strange fellow Paul up in the corner. Not sure where he's from, but where are you from, Paul?
Norfolk. On the East Coast. I don't know if...
and he's going to show off now. He's going to tell you that he can walk to the beach within 5 minutes.
We're about 2 minutes from the beach where we are, so...
Yeah, I'm not bothered. It don't bother me. Right, so Wendy, how are you getting on? Sorry, hi, Wendy, how are you getting on? What progress have you made in the last week?
Oh, sorry, I tried to turn on the light because I see I'm backlit a little bit, so let's...
No, that's okay.
I had a couple of things already set up. I already had a website set up. at internetbusinessengine.com.
Okay, nice. That's nice. Yeah.
So, and I've got a YouTube channel for that.
And what are you? What is that something that's already active? Are you already doing stuff on that site?
No, it's something I had set up, but I hadn't done anything with it yet.
So it's perfect to kick off fresh for IM.
Right.
Yeah. Excellent. Okay.
Cool stuff.
So I have to set up my Aweber account still.
Okay. It's simple stuff, you know. And if you find it complicated, then just step back and take a deep breath and go back at it. YouTube it, Google it. Just don't panic.
And everything. I'm pretty sure I can handle it.
Yeah, I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can. Right. Okay. Let's see, Tony. I'm going to get you, Tony, on. Tony. Yay! Tony's in. Cool.
Tony
this is good now. It's easy, right? Tony, bottom left-hand corner. Click the button. Can we see you?
Our video.
I like this. This is good. Yeah,
hey,
Tony,
B.
welcome aboard.
Oh, glad to be on board. Meet you guys, Trevor, Paul.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of us on here now.
Yeah.
You know, this is beginning to remind me of the intro of some American kind of what's that program? Was it Partridge Family or something? Oh, there's this story about a little family. That thing, you know, and all the people come up. Do you know the one I mean? Well,
Yeah, I know.
does no one know what I mean? Ron, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, I'll find it.
The Brady Bunch.
The Brady Bunch, that's it. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Well, we are the Brady Bunch, guys. Okay, so Tony, tell us, how are you getting on? What progress have you made?
Well, I think I'm like Wendy. I had some things already set up that I'm using.
Yep.
I had a web domain name called Warrior Post.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Interesting.
Facebook account. It's not my real name, but I thought I'd use it anyway. I know that you guys didn't recommend that. I might change that later and make it real.
Yeah.
And I also have a YouTube channel.
Okay.
And both of them I put a little header on the top that points to Warrior Post. And you guys are going to show me how to get traffic.
Absolutely. Yeah, traffic is the last call. And
Yeah,
obviously one of the most important parts of the whole thing. So brilliant. Okay. Have we got anybody else? Anybody else want to raise their hand if they want to come and join the Brady Bunch before we wrap things up? No one's raising their hand. So I think everybody else, I'm assuming you are happy to remain as viewers. Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
So can I just ask everybody, obviously all of you that are on at the moment, you can respond. How are you finding the training so far? Are we going at the right pace for you? Is it making sense? Are you making progress? Do you feel like you're moving in the right direction? And you can all fight for the camera if you want. Who wants to go first? Dean?
I will, yeah. I'm finding it fine. At the end of the day, I'm thinking, how the hell are you going to get all this lot in 4 weeks? And how are we going to get going? The video side of it, doing the review, is the biggest element of what we're going to be putting on the blogs. And it's probably the hardest thing to start accumulating a quantity of it to be worth promoting the blog. You see what I mean? It's like a catch-22, isn't it? A blog, an empty blog is not a blog without something on it.
Yeah, it's just going to snowball over time. You can't go into it thinking that you've got nothing to really push or really promote. Otherwise, you're not ever going to make a start. You've just got to kind of use what you know that you learn from us and just make a start, and it will snowball over time. The more stuff that you create, the more content you put on there, the more different products that you review and promote on your blog, the more traffic you'll get. Eventually, the traffic will start to come, and you'll start to make some money from it. It's just going to happen. But you do obviously just have to be patient and just keep throwing everything at the wall and see what sticks. That's kind of the way to do it, isn't it, Trevor?
I would say that what you could do to begin with, Dean, for example, is start reviewing some products that have already been launched that are not in their launch process, that have had plenty of sales, so that you can go to the product vendors and you can say, can I get review access for, whichever product. So if you go into Warrior Plus and you look at those that have sold, say, 5,000 units, 6,000, 7,500 units, and then you request access for those products, you review them, and you get yourself accustomed to producing review videos on the older stuff, so you don't have to worry too much about the like current stuff, and that will build out the content in your site, because you could do 3, 4, 5, you know, in a day. Even just like quick review videos to begin with, 5 minutes, will give you the template that you need to follow to go through and produce a review video, and then it's up to you how much you make of each one.
Yeah, how far you take it from then is completely up to you. But you know, if you've got the time, you could just hammer this. Seriously, you could do four reviews a day, 3 reviews a day, 2 a day, you just got to post. Try and post on a regular basis. It can be normal content, it can be reviews, but try and do like maybe a mixture of both to start with. That's what I did.
So I think the easiest way to do a review from my viewpoint, knowing nothing and looking at what you guys are doing, I'm thinking if I looked at the promo video that they're using to sell the actual product, that's the quickest way to learn how you can review something, because they're going to demo it to you, and then you just have to repeat that back to somebody on your blog. You
know, the quickest way to learn how to review something is to look at our reviews. Because obviously what we're doing is working. But it's going to take a bit of time to do that. But what you can do is, if you go onto YouTube, click on the settings, and you probably know this, Dean, but you know, you can change the speed, so you can put us up to double speed, and then just make notes on you know, different things that we're doing when we go through that. But yeah, if you want to review a product and you haven't got review access, you can still do that to get a few posts on your blog. You can just go to the sales page and go through the sales video, get as much information as you can, say what you like about it, what you don't like about it, etc., and just get some content out there. You know, it's quite simple to get the content onto your blog quite quickly.
So I'm taking it you guys aren't actually learning each product that you're promoting as a review. You're not sitting down for 5 hours trying to learn this program before you actually.
Yeah, well, we don't actually spend that long on it, but we do both go through every product that we promote. We go through the product, we test it, we go through all of the videos. That's why we can do good reviews, and that's why most people buy from us, because we don't just promote stuff that we don't even look at.
Yeah, we'll go through. We'll go through the product. You know, quite often with me, I find myself getting wrapped up in the product if it's really good, and then I will start applying it. And Paul, you know, you're probably same with you, isn't it?
Yeah.
But from the point of view as an affiliate marketer, you want to review the product and just make sure that it's something that you want to put your name to, and something you're confident is going to be useful for your list. You know, but in order to get your blog started, to get the content on there, as I say, you can look at products that have already been launched, and you can go to our blog, so you can look at what we do and the kind of things that we talk about, and the kind of things that we put on that page. You could just literally start emulating what we do, and within no time you'd have a blog looking pretty much like, I mean, your one's going to look like Paul's, because obviously it starts off looking like Paul's, you know.
So our reviews online, the ones we're going to create now for the blog, how are we going to turn the end of that blog sequence into the funnel that they're expecting to follow? Surely we're going to have to make the funnels as well. The sales pages. Are we going to bother with that yet, or just do the view?
You don't need to do any sales pages or funnels. That's all done by the product vendor.
No, what you do is send people to one link. When they go to that link, they go through to somebody else's sales page.
Right.
That link has your affiliate link. So if that person then buys on the next page, you get all the money. You get all the commission.
Right. So
or whatever that may be. Yeah.
All the sales side of it's nothing to do with us then.
Yeah,
we're just
nothing to do
reviewing.
with you. But
yeah. Oh, you know, it's like if you were reviewing a kettle from Argos or something, and for those of you that are not in the UK, if there's not an Argos in your country, I don't know, but you know, you talk about the kettle and why you thought the kettle was the best kettle, because it's a quiet boiler and it boils in 2 seconds flat, and it's got a nice green light and all that sort of stuff. And then they'd go and buy that kettle, but you don't have to produce the kettle or the shop or anything else. All you've done is told them about the kettle, and you know, you're getting paid a commission for selling the kettle, for example. So when it comes to what we do, you get an affiliate link. That link is what you see on our blog page. When you click through that link and go through to the sales page, that sales page is produced by the product creator. and the product vendors, the developers. You don't have to worry about any of that. You don't have to worry about any of the support or anything going forward. All you're doing is introducing your list to that product. Yeah, does that make sense?
It does.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Anybody else got any questions in the Brady Bunch?
So,
Well, I do.
Okay, Wendy?
Yeah. Okay.
When you all were talking about this program at first before I got into it, you were talking about organizing your business and knowing how you know when you're doing what, and scheduling and planning the affiliate promotions and
Behind me, like you
really
can see
what
it
I
up
mean.
there.
I'm sorry.
War planner.
You can see it behind me, my planner.
Right, exactly. Yep.
Yeah, I've got dates. I've got all of my different affiliate promos up there, different products I'm going to launch, all that.
So will we be going through that in this program?
Yes, you will.
Yeah. Yeah. What we're going to do, 2 calls left. The last call, we give you stuff like that. We go over all of the tiny little tips and different strategies that we both use to push our business forward. Plus, we're going to give you a long-term strategy to follow, a long-term plan. So we're going to go over all of that. That's going to be in the last call after the traffic. So
and you'll still be in the Facebook group as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not gonna end. We're not gonna just leave you.
Well, that's good to know.
We want you to succeed.
Yeah. There's going to be lots of different tips that we're going to give you on the last call, stuff that's going to help you in your business to kind of really push things forward. Just like simple tips that you probably would think they don't really work, but they do unbelievably well. And so, yeah, we'll cover all of that when we travel. Last call, that's going to be the last part of the last call.
Absolutely. Jonathan Mumford asked, will there be a replay? Yes, there will be. I'm recording this on the cloud this time, so I don't know. I mean, it still says it's recording. All looks good to me, so I can't see there being a problem there.
Yeah.
Perhaps Wendy, my Zoom expert, can tell me if she thinks that's going to be okay. And Brad says, do you want to put a squeeze page in between your video review? It takes you to the sales page, or right? Okay. Do you want to put a squeeze page in between your video review before it takes you to the sales page? No, not. Yes, you can, but you'd only do that if you were doing a different strategy, like for example using solo ads. If you were using solo ads, then solo ad is where you're using somebody else's list, you pay them to broadcast to their list, and you send them to a squeeze page so that the people that they've sent to jump onto your list, and then you send them to your promotion page. But if you're doing an affiliate review, then you don't need a squeeze page because you're getting the traffic through your list originally anyway, if that makes sense. Okay. Any more questions from anybody? Wendy, did you have any more questions? Sorry, I didn't.
No, that was it. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Any more questions from a Brady Bunch?
Yeah. What I don't understand is how do you build a list?
Well, you've got the master list builder here, Mr. Paul Nichols, is going to be sharing that with you.
We will cover that in the next call on call 3, and that's going to be, we're going to cover some of that in call 3 and some of it in call 4, because obviously you need traffic to build a list. So
exactly. Yes.
we'll cover both kind of areas in the next 2 calls.
Yeah. So the next 2 calls have got all the kind of juicy stuff. And there's obviously going to be a situation where some of you are not going to be ready to act instantly on that information, although some of you will be. But don't panic about that, because as long as you're working through and you're moving forward, then you'll get there in the end. And you just need to trust that this business works, trust that the strategies that we're teaching you works, and know that if you do apply them, then you will get results.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
as simple as that.
Absolutely.
And it's just good to see you all on here, I've got to say, because this is one of the things that is so difficult to get people to commit to. I mean, I've got so many people on my list that I've said to them time and time again, would you get in front of the camera? And they're like, no, I really don't want to. But here you are, all doing it now. And when it comes to doing your reviews, it's going to be no different to this, other than the fact that, you're going to be just talking about a product that you've gone through, that you've reviewed, etc. And then you're going to be posting it. And when you post it, I know you might think that, your cousin Mabel and Aunt Veronica, or whoever they were, I can never remember the names, are all going to see you doing this, but they're not. They're not going to see you doing this. People all over the world, in far-flung countries, might see you doing this, but the chances of somebody that you know actually seeing you doing this are very, very slim. So don't worry about that. And if they did, so what? If you're earning money, you know, what are they going to say? Oh, I saw you did a review. Yeah, good. That's what I do. You know, nothing to worry about.
How we did it.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, guys. So if we've got any more questions, let me see on the chat. Got any questions there? So what if someone just happens to come to your page and purchase that isn't on your list? If someone comes to your page and purchases that isn't on your list, what do you mean? Because you're going to miss them as a subscriber?
Yeah. Just happens to come to your page and purchase that isn't on your list. Yeah. So, well, if you're just sending people from your review to the affiliate page, yeah, you're not going to be able to get that person on your list. But
unless you use the strategy that I said earlier on, Paul, about the bonuses.
Yeah, you can use the bonuses and tell them to opt in. But we will cover that in like a different part of the maybe next call or the last call. You can use bonuses. You can get people to go to a particular page, opt in to get their bonuses. Then you redirect them to an affiliate offer. But that's a slightly different strategy. What we're teaching you here is stuff that gets launched like now. So you need to do like a big warm up and everything. So yeah, like the actual strategy which me and Trevor do now is going to be when you do a review for a product that gets released like now. Yeah, like you can use this strategy with bonuses and everything with like other products that are evergreen products and stuff that you can create a sales funnel around. But we'll go through all of this maybe in a different call, Trevor, and because that's quite kind of advanced stuff. There's quite a few moving parts and things to kind of explain. So we can maybe go through that in the next call.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so any more questions? I've got no more questions on the chat box. I can't see. I've got Q&A questions here. I don't think I have my webcam set up properly yet. Okay, no problem. Practice by reviewing products I've already bought. You can do, absolutely. If you've already bought the products, then you can definitely review them, Peter, because you've got them. You know, and so then what you would do is go to the product vendor and say, can you approve me? So you go, if you bought it from Warrior Plus, you apply to promote that and to get approved as an affiliate, and then you go to that product vendor if they don't approve you and say, look, I've got the product, I'm doing a review, I bought it from you, I'd like to get approved so I can promote it, please. What do I need to be concentrating on now? Okay, concentrate on now. I would say, Peter, do you have your blog set up? Because if you don't, then that's what you need to be concentrating on first. That is where you're going to drive your traffic to that blog to get your sales. I think that's the questions answered there. Anyone else in the chat? Okay, so any more questions? Anyone from the Brady Bunch or in the webinar themselves? It's good. Brady Bunch. I forgot all about that, Wendy. I thought it was the Partridge Tree or Partridge Family or something.
We will forever be known as the Brady Bunch.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And I want to see success stories. You know, I want to see your names on the leaderboards. And you need to know that that is absolutely possible because, you know, all you're doing, right? All you're doing is being honest and ethical, reviewing products, getting your personality across to people, building relationships. You know, you guys can do this. I'm telling you that now. You can do this. And you can start off small and you can scale it up. And it can become something that produces a full-time income and much more than a full-time income. So just know that that is possible.
Absolutely.
Okay, we all done?
Any more questions?
It's coming up to, I think, 2.5 hours now. I think it's probably long enough for this
long one today. Yeah, but hopefully you've enjoyed everything that we've covered, and you've learned, you know, some good stuff today.
Yes, thank you.
Good.
Good.
Okay, guys. Right. So everybody on the screen and everybody off the screen and on the webinar, thank you very much for your attendance. And if you've got any questions following up from this, please drop them into the Facebook group.
Okay.
And we will respond to you as soon as we can. It's been an absolute pleasure. Congratulations, those of you that have got on camera today. Lovely to see you. Lovely to meet you. and I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Thanks everybody.
Bye now.
Thank you.